All right. What's up, everybody? Steven here, the Horror Freak 85. Welcome to tonight's episode of the House of Horrors. Horrors. The House of Horrors. So many of them. Yes. So, um, Christy's running a little late. So, I guess I'll just talk and see who comes in. Tonight, me and Miss Boomstick are going to be talking about birthday horror and party slashers, or any horror movie. Most of them are slashers. We'll also be discussing some of your favorites. Uh, so once you guys come in and you can jump on in and tell us what some of your favorite birthday horror movies are, or television shows, or um, any in general. So, so I'm just going to be waiting. So I guess she's running a little late, but I wanted to go ahead and start. Hope everyone's having a good week. Um, Myself, I found out that the other night, someone that I have known in the convention world uh, for like 23 years now, I met him at my first convention. Um, some of you might even know him from conventions. I'm not sure. If you've gone, you probably have Froggy, who does Froggy Photos. He passed away the other night. So that was a shock there. Like one of the first people I met at my first convention. And then, of course, he started doing photos. And, I saw him pretty much at every convention went to over the years. So that's, kind of a loss in the convention community. There's been tons of posts about him on Facebook and Spooky Empire and Days of the Dead, put their condolences. Um, so, yeah, that's so that was some depressing news this week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else. I've been watching some movies. I finally made the announcement. As some of you might know, been posting some clues throughout the month. Had the shark, the house, and space saying that it's coming. So we officially went ahead and announced it earlier. Well, I did about an hour ago. I put the announcement up on Facebook. And like I said, I will be talking more about that, which I guess I'll just go ahead and say it. If you haven't watched it, you can go back and watch it. But we will be doing Polonia Week in July. So, what we plan on doing is doing a Polonia movie review each day. One movie review for the 7 days. We're going to have prizes. Hopefully, all of you will want to join in, whether you're familiar with Polonia films or if you're new to them and don't know, if you haven't seen any of them. I'll do another video. I'm also, besides in the announcement video, I showed like a whole bunch of Mark Polonia's movies. I am also going to do another video because I had together a certain edit before that, but I changed it up and did the one of the announcement that you have seen that I posted an hour ago, or have seen, or will see, I should say. So it's going to be a really fun time. Hopefully, a bunch of you will decide to participate in that. Figure what we're going to do. Got some really cool prizes, some Polonia movies that I'll be giving away. I was thinking whoever participates in the reviews, whoever has the best review, the most creative one, whether you want to like act out a little scene or some sort of skit or spoof or whatever you want to do. You don't have to, it's not required. If you just want to, give your own personal review on it and just, talk about it, you don't have to do anything extra. That's just something fun if you want to do that. So we'll pick a, oh, there we go. Hello.
Hello.
I was just talking about Polonia Week a little bit. I just
Oh,
started, so I was saying about the prizes. I got some Polonia movies, and whoever does the best review, we'll go ahead and pick a winner on that. We'll do some trivia on the last night of the show, pick some winners, come up with. Gonna have a Tubi Tuesday on Alucard. Yeah, I had to say this because I know it's Dracula backwards, so I'm like, yeah. So we'll be doing a Tubi Tuesday, special show on Saturday with guests, of course, and so because I posted that about an hour ago, I figured 1 hour before the show I would post the video, and then we'd talk about it more here, which we'll bring it up more again. A few people I see just now started to come on, so I was pretty much rambling by myself.
Yeah, of course we had to go to the store again, and like I'll call it last minute, but within like the last like hour or something. So
yeah,
struggling to get in, and then the computer didn't want to load up. It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, it always happened. Like, you cursed computer. It's like, we love technology, but yeah, I was also mentioning. No, I don't think anyone was on when I was talking. But I found out the other night, a convention friend who I had met at my first convention 23 years ago, Froggy, who does the photos too, Froggy's Photos. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
No, I've never heard of that.
But yeah,
I may haven't.
Yeah, he passed away the other night. So yeah, it's like
unfortunate.
A big convention loss there. Everybody's been posting about him in Facebook and everything, and all their condolences. And so yeah, unfortunately, cancer came back and got him. So yep, he was only 49.
Oh wow, yeah. Not much older than me.
So I didn't realize he was that. Like, I knew he was older than me, but I knew he wasn't that old. But I was like, wow, it's hard to believe. I met him when he was like 26 or whatever. But yeah, so that was some blah news this week. But
definitely.
But yeah, I did watch a couple movies today. I didn't really watch many birthday ones. I had like some in mind that I remember, and I know you'll have some, and I'm sure maybe in a little bit someone in the chat might want to say what their favorite birthday horror is. And so, and
yeah, I didn't really refresh my memory a whole lot on some, but I wrote ones down I remember I've talked about before. But yeah, we watched the new Doctor Strange this week, and we just got done watching The Boys. I love The Boys.
Is crazy. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for next week, especially the way this one. And then
I remember hearing, I was like, this episode, at least I thought it was this episode, was like super controversial. I watched it, it's like, did they cut it? I don't know what was super controversial about it.
The whole hero-gasm, the orgy, that's what
that was super controversial.
Well, they were saying how much they showed in that, how they got away with what they could show. With what they could show.
Who fucking care? Are kids really watching? I mean, they've done a lot. They blew up a penis. They had a guy inside of a penis that made the body explode, and they're complaining about a fucking orgy. Really?
The guy with the stretching penis, and he's like, "Oh my!"
Oh yeah.
But yeah, definitely The Boys is crazy though. Oh my gosh.
I was like, you have already seen quite a bit of stuff, and you're gonna okay.
And there's been superhero sex and stuff besides that, and some weird, especially some weird stuff with the Deep and
yeah. But I was like, I told him, I was like, okay, we gotta make sure we watch this after Joe Bob, because I heard this episode's super controversial, so they might take it down. Well, I don't know. They haven't said they're gonna take it down, but usually when something's super controversial and people are complaining, sometimes they'll cut it or take it down. So I was like, we gotta watch it. I want to watch it. We got.
I don't think they'll take it down. They're just surprised. Right. They basically said they were just surprised how much they.
I'm just saying, normally when they have something like that, I thought it was worse than the orgy. The way they were talking about it, I didn't like click articles or anything, but I was just seeing headlines because I didn't want a spoiler. So I was just seeing this. I was like, well, I guess something really bad happened, so I want to watch this just in case they take it down or whatever. But I was like, okay. Typical Boys episode, pretty much.
Yeah, there wasn't too much new to it. Uh, I was gonna say also if you wanted to maybe like before we talk about the movie, maybe if you wanted to like share screen a trailer of it or something, maybe if for people who might want to see the trailer, if you want, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's up to you if you can or not, or
yeah. Some of them I'd have to pause it a lot to keep from copyright. So
you'd have to pause it a lot. What do
yeah,
you
you
mean?
have to kind of pause it and like add comment. You can't just like I don't do it for the Polonium ones because I don't think he would care, or like the Wild Eye ones because I don't think they would care.
Right.
But the for like fair use, whatever, you have to have like pause it, and do commentary, or you have to have do it like a certain way so they can't just say you're just basically outright stealing their stuff. You have to do it in a certain way.
Oh, I didn't think it mattered for trailers though. I don't know.
Under my understanding, because I had trailer when I first started doing YouTube, I added trailers in my videos, and I had to cut quite a bit of them out because I got copyright claimed.
Hmm. But it's already on YouTube as a trailer, so how can I don't know? YouTube's weird.
I don't know, but I've learned about some fair use stuff, and it's just there's certain ways you got to do stuff where you won't get claimed. But
Well, we could just pause it, talk, and unpause it. There we go.
so yeah,
But yeah, if you want to start out with whatever movie you want to talk about first,
I had the Happy Death Day 1 and 2.
of course, I knew that would be on our list.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love these movies. I can't wait. I know they've been talking about doing an extra one, but
They need to the way they ended it. At
yeah,
least one more. I mean, they just need to wrap it up. At least it's like
right.
it was interesting how they did that whole other dimension. It's like, wait, what? At first, it's a day repeat, and then you find out
Right. And you don't know, maybe our friend Rob will be in it, or they'll maybe go a different route. You never know, but
he needs to be in it.
Yeah, he needs to be in it, but just because we say it don't mean it'll happen.
Exactly. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way for us. It's like we just tell people, yeah, make this movie to be back in it, or her, or whoever.
Right.
So, yeah, I really do enjoy Happy Death Day.
Yeah, I love those movies. I own both of them, so I watch them around my birthday sometimes.
For a PG-13 movie, it's not too bad. I wish they had made it R, but it's still good for what it is, though. Because I would like to see maybe more gruesome deaths, like when she kills herself, like when she jumps out of the plane. Like that would have been funny, like more of a splat, like if they made it R-rated,
Yeah,
just to make it a little bit more gory.
I think they kind of figured it because I wanted to call it kind of a teenager type movie, so they probably thought too young of people would be seeing it. They don't want to. They're not really going for the gore. They're going for like the comedy.
Teen. Yeah.
So
I mean, it was still good though. I liked it.
Yeah. I enjoy both of them. Let's see. Oh, look at something real quick. Now I got Willy's Wonderland, and there's magical birthday songs in that one.
Oh yeah. That was such a weird movie.
I love that movie.
How he takes the break every half or hour or whatever it is, hour and a half. I don't know. Oh, Bones is here. What's up?
Oh, Bones. Sorry, I'm looking at something so I can't see the chat. But yeah, I love Willy's Wonderland. I think that would be a good, like, you're having a birthday. Let's say you're spending your birthday alone, and you just want to have fun. Watch Happy Death Day 1, 2, and end it with Willy's Wonderland. You'd have a fun time.
How he leaves that girl defenseless by herself. He just drops her, hands her weapon, like I'm out of here.
Do what?
This night, see him get nut blown off, but was late and didn't finish it. Ghostland. Oh yeah, I still haven't watched Ghostland yet. I need to see that.
Yeah, I watched that a while back. I think when it first got added to Shudder, like within a couple days of it being added to Shudder, I saw it. It's more of a what you call almost like a Mad Max kind of thing. It of course has horror elements to it, but
right.
And I remember I watched it thinking this is a crazy because they was advertising it as the craziest um, Nicolas Cage as to date, and there's no
I
way
thought.
in hell
Are
it
you
does
sure?
not beat Willy's Wonderland. It does not beat Mandy. I'll tell you that right
I was
now.
gonna say. I thought Mandy was the one that was advertised as
Yeah,
craziest.
well, they probably advertised that one as well, but
Oh,
I remember all the ads I saw for the Ghostland movie. They kept saying, "Oh, this is the craziest Nicolas Cage movie yet." No, I watched it and I was just like, "Okay, when's the crazy gonna happen?" I mean, it's not a bad movie, but it is not the craziest movie. There's no way it beats Mandy
right.
or Willy's. I know I'd done reviews on some birthday movies, but I can't find them in my mess of shit.
Side Hustle Cinema said, I keep hearing that there's a script for Freaky Death Day. That's a Freaky Happy Death Day sequel. Maybe. I hope so.
Maybe, I don't know.
Bone says he'll love Willie's and Color Out of Space. Yeah, Color Out of
Color Out of
Space.
Space is good. My, I think I don't know if it's still on Shutter, but it was on Shutter at one point. And me and my son watched it because he's obsessed with Nicolas Cage, and we watched it together because he had heard about some of it and he wanted to see it, and we watched it. I mean, he fights with a tomato. He like has this whole thing with a tomato, and it's funny.
Did you watch The Massive Talent yet? Where he
Mm-mm.
plays himself and he's ends up doing over that drug lord.
No, I didn't know if I had because I have to buy it. I don't have any other way to get it, and I was like, oh, but we ended up getting Doctor Strange instead, just to find out it was on Disney Plus. I did not check Disney Plus first, and I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be on Disney Plus that soon, but
Yeah, they announced it a while
without
ago.
charging, because you know how Disney is.
Oh yeah, they want to charge like $30 for just
Right,
the
but it's on their streaming, just regular.
Yeah.
You can watch it. I
Yeah,
was like, really? Because I expected if it was on Disney, they'd have a charge on it. So I didn't even bother checking. So I spent the $20 to have it, and just on Vudu,
right.
and then we went on to Disney so he could watch the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing, and
Yeah, I got to finish
I
that.
was like, "Are you kidding me right now? Doctor Strange is on here." No, it's his mom.
It's my mom's birthday. So I didn't have a theme for this week, and I was just like, well, my mom's birthday is Saturday, so might as well do birthday horror and party horror. So why not?
Right.
And I don't know if I thought she might be coming in, but she's been having problems with her phone. And then when I tried calling, uh,
I've
oh
not
yes,
seen.
it's
I've seen a little bit of the trailer for Smile, but
yeah, I
I was
saw.
watching something on YouTube, and I got a real bad habit of hitting skip ad, and I was like, "Oh wait, that looked interesting," but it's like, "Oops, I already skipped it." So I only
They
saw a
do.
little bit.
Yeah, they have a longer version of it. First, they had like a little just Smile. There was like nothing to it, and then they came with a longer teaser, which I might put that on TikTok there too.
Destination Station. I like that name.
Yeah, welcome.
I
How's
like
your day
this
going?
name, Destination Station. Yeah.
Got some alliteration.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, never mind. Because alliteration is
It's a party stream. I'm going ahead smoking. I didn't get a chance to smoke before we started.
It's a party. Shoot, I finished up my Fireball the other night. There, I only had like maybe like 2 shots.
Oh, I got
left,
some wine around here somewhere.
I'll see, and then I still got some of my vodka over there. Some vodka.
Oh yeah, we got vodka too, but it's been sitting because he uses it to clean his. Do girls like the? I do not know if girls like the country. I don't. It's interesting, but welcome. Talking about birthday stuff.
I don't even know what that name is. It's all in Iraq.
Yeah, I can't read the name. It's in Arabic. Iraq IQ. I don't know. But there's going to be a language barrier, I'm assuming, there. But
probably. I don't know if this is going to be a legit person or someone might have to time out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, welcome. I mean, hey, any country is welcome. I mean,
oh, yeah, definitely.
As long as you're just here to participate and, have fun. And But yeah, what were you saying? You had something. We were
Sorry, I
like,
got sidetracked. I was looking on my phone. It has like their translation to their language, like right next, like on my screen. It doesn't, but it has like their translation. It's pretty neat.
oh, on your phone. What's it say on your phone? Or
No, I mean the translation into their language.
oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
At least I'm assuming that's what it was. But it was interesting. I was looking. I was like, "What is that?" But, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I think I was saying something about having wine, and then we got some really old vodka because
Oh, okay.
he vapes, so he uses the vodka to clean. We don't drink it; he just uses it to clean his vape thingy.
I've never heard of that. Let's just clean it with vodka.
I tried vaping, but I can't. I choke on it too much, more than like I normally cough. So no, I don't want to mess with it.
So, side hustle or Bones or anyone else, what's some of your favorite birthday horror movies? If you got any, you feel free. Feel free. We're talking about Happy Death Day 3. Feel free. There we go.
Yeah.
Feel free. Gosh, I haven't even drank anything yet. Can you imagine if I was?
Yeah, I got a bottle of wine from our wedding. It's like, what, 3, 4 years old? We don't really drink, so I never opened it. It's really cool. It's one of those living label bottles that you have to have this app for to see. It's a Walking Dead one. So you put it on the app up against the label, and the label comes to life. It's really cool. My uncle gave it to me as a wedding gift.
I guess since Bones is in here, I don't know if he's seen the announcement that we put up about the Polonia week. Did you get a chance to see that yet?
Polonia week party.
July 16th through 23rd. Gonna be good times. I guess I know there's not too many people, but I'll give a little sneak peek of what you could win here. Oh, there we go. Absolutely, absolutely nothing. I'm just fucking with you.
It's my fist.
You get nothing. I'm sorry. Let's see if it'll. Hold on. I can't show off anything. Well, it's a mystery. It's a movie, but you don't know what.
It's a John Cena DVD. Yes, yes.
Oh, John Cena. Yeah, sure. It's a John
You can't
Cena.
see me, or you can't see this, or however it's been too long since I've watched it.
Well, no, what was it? Was it Sisters? He's like, shit, I didn't come here to sell no fucking weed. He's like naming all the drugs that he has. They're like, I just want some weed. Like, oh, fuck this. Well, what you can't see, you can win a copy of Jurassic Shark 2 Aquapocalypse. The famous Noah's Shark. I'm sorry, I do have a Sharkula. If you can, there we go,
A little bit.
Shark,
It disappeared for a second, but that's Noah's Shark. Yeah.
Yeah. And we got Sharkula, if it shows up, maybe.
It's upside
did
down.
I grab? Oh, I grabbed another Noah's Shark. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, there's a couple of each there, so more than one person can win it there. So let's see if I can maybe. Yeah, this is bad, but there we go. If I do it that way,
Sharkula. Yeah, Sharkula.
And let's see, and then a couple. These ones aren't Polonia, but they're still pretty cool. A Wild Ironic Stream of Bunny. Mm-hmm. And Spanish Chainsaw Massacre, another Wild Ironic Stream.
And that's supposed to be like extremely gory. I remember Hobbs talking about that.
The chainsaw one, Spanish Chainsaw?
Yeah. There's supposed to be something like really fucked up or gory about that movie. I've never seen it. I don't know. But I remember Hobbs talking about that movie.
Yeah, so I haven't. That's one I'm going to review, but I haven't really, besides the Polonia ones, I haven't done my Wild Eye Wednesdays that I usually do. But once after Polonia week, I'll get back into that. It's just, doing the show and then preparing for Polonia week. And so, But I'll be getting back into that, and that'll be one I'll review for sure.
Nice. Bones says he's got the first two shark movies, the Noah Shark and Sharkula, and you showed and Bunny. I think that means in Bunny. I'm assuming he means and Bunny. And he says I need to see Spanish Chainsaw.
Well, who knows? You might win a copy. Since there's a couple copies of each of those, I was thinking like maybe do some trivia on the last show.
How are they gonna do? They're gonna have like a first, second, and third place, and like everybody gets a prize, or are we just gonna do one big bundle for one person?
One person will probably get. Since I got one of them, I'll get one person will get one of every single one, the whole bundle, and then whatever's left there, probably like split up. They can choose one or whatever. There's only two Sharkulas, so one will be included in the bundle of all 5 movies. I might even have some more. I don't know yet, but as of now, that's what's in the box. What's in the box? Well, you can't even see the box, but
what's in the box?
So.
Yeah, careful. I saw the label pointing this way. It's a good thing it didn't. Don't want to dox yourself.
The label, what?
When you held up the box, it seemed like the shipping label kind of flashed a little bit.
Oh.
I don't know if I had your address on it or not.
I couldn't even see it anyway. I mean,
I was just saying. I was just letting you know, just in case that you like held it up again and it focused on.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna hold it up again. That was it there.
Okay.
So I think for the bundle pack, go ahead and we'll do that one for the best review. I was saying, and now you don't have to do anything too out there or spectacular. It's not required. But if you want to do anything extra, like a skit or make it funny or add some stuff to it, or whatever Polonia flair you want to add to it. So, but even if it's just a regular review and not even, it could still be the best review. So,
Nice. No, is it just like us picking it, or are we gonna have other people vote on them?
Well, maybe we could do a vote. Do you want to vote? We'll do a vote if you want to vote, or we'll pick it.
We'll put like let's see, maybe each day like put a thing in their Facebook group saying out of the ones that are today, which one's y'all's favorite, and just kind of get.
We can do like an elimination for each one or whatever. So, yeah, we'll figure that out. But I mean, once
Steve is an illusionist, yes.
Yes, I can make myself disappear. Woo. Okay, maybe not.
I think you got to go back. There you go. He's headless.
So, yep. And so I'll be doing Polonia review a day, and hopefully people in the community, whether know who Polonia is or to introduce you or whatever, it'll be a good time. And besides the movies that I had listed in the announcement video, I had done a video prior to that, but I decided to edit it and make it a little bit different. But I'll throw that up so people can see what Polonia titles there are to choose from. And I'll also do a video, let people know what's on Tubi if they want to check out Tubi, or if they already have them or want to buy them, links, whatever. You can find them anywhere on Amazon. So we'll have all that info up. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, I'd like to see Sharkula, but I can't afford to buy it right now. So.
It was good. I really liked it. It was good. So.
As all dead said on the Doctor Strange, because I knew Bruce Campbell was in it, and I seen a lot of people saying it was like basically Evil Dead 4, and I was like, I can't wait to see this one. I gotta see this one. So I kind of spent my movie money already.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I started it, but it was late, and I ended up falling asleep. I watched like the first maybe 15, 20 minutes. But I watched the Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe.
Oh yeah, God. We're watching that tonight.
That was hilarious. Oh my God, so stupid.
I got so excited when we got Paramount Plus and I saw the Beavis and Butthead was on there. And my son was home for some reason. I don't remember if it was a weekend or if he didn't have school or whatever. But I was like, you got to watch this. This was the crap when I was your age. And I played it, and I played like one of the older episodes, like beginning. and he's just like, what is this? I should have probably played one of like I would call it newer, but like later on episodes. But I played like when they first started episodes because it starts from whenever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he wasn't too into it. It was like, Beavis and Butthead. I wonder if Do America is on Paramount.
I'm not sure. I think it might even that might be on Tubi, maybe. Do America.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. Look. Beavis. Oh, I don't know if I can spell Beavis. Beavis.
Sorry. I won't spoil too much of the movie, but what's funny is like when they go to this astronaut camp, they're like practicing for this docking at the space station. Like the real astronauts are like showing how they're going to dock it. And of course, it looks like a dick going in. And so they're laughing and they're like playing with it for they're just like,
I saw that on the trailer.
Up and down, up and down. And then like the people there, they think they're being serious and like, they're so talented. Or they're like, they're amazing. They can dock it. And like, we should bring these troubled youths into space to dock this because they think they're like, they're just laughing and they think they're going to do the female astronaut. And it's just, it's so funny. It's just, they're like, we're going to do it in space. We would be honored.
Bruce Willis does one of the voices of a person called Muddy Grimes. Debbie Moore plays Dallas Grimes.
And what
in the new Beavis, or no, this is Do America.
Okay, because I was going to say Bruce Willis.
I thought I typed in the other one I was looking, but I forgot I looked up Do America. It is on Paramount Plus, by the way.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I forgot for a second which Beavis and Butthead I was looking at.
It's like from horror to Beavis and Butthead. Surprise! And party on.
Yeah, I never know what we're going to talk about, but I do want to see. I'm watching that probably when we eat dinner when we get done here.
Yeah. I was so glad when they came out with another one. I'm like, yes, that's so funny.
Yeah, I got in so much trouble because my brother is a lot younger than me. We're like 12 years apart, so he was like little when Beavis and Butthead came out, and I was teenager-ish. I don't remember what year it came out or when I started watching it, so I'll say younger teenager age. And I would watch him a lot, and I would play Beavis and Butthead. And yeah, I got in a lot of trouble for that, for letting him watch Beavis and Butthead. I was so scared to shit out of him. I made him watch the movie Alligator while he was like he's gonna kill me, but he was in like potty training age, like 2, 3, whatever, how old it was. And he got so scared at the toilet. But there's more to that story, but I'll protect his privacy.
I got that, the Alligator 4K. I got that. It's a good movie.
I don't have it on 4K. I got it on DVD somewhere. I don't know where it's
at. I got that Scream Factory edition. So, yeah. Got that.
I've had mine forever. But yeah, I saw Alligator 1 and 2 is on Shudder. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever seen the second one, so I don't know how good it is, but
I don't really remember the second. I know I watched it, but I don't remember it as much as the first one.
Yeah, I don't remember if I've seen it or not, but I should watch it. Another kind of birthday type thing. Get back to that.
Yeah, since that's pretty much over.
Book of Monsters.
Of course.
Yeah. She's turning 18 and they're all coming over for our birthday party. So another good birthday theme that's not like overcoming the plot, kind of like Happy Death Day is more of a birthday type thing, but
it's like everyday birthday for her. But not
yeah, so Book of Monsters is a good one.
Yeah. And a little shameless plug, we had Lindsay Crane and her husband Stuart on. You can check out that past show. We talk all about it. So that was fun. I really enjoyed talking with them.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see that they're going to be doing a movie. I don't know if you saw called Eating Miss Campbell that she's working on. They did like an Indiegogo for that. There's a
I don't know
trailer
if I've
for
seen
it.
that or not.
It's not out yet, but there's a trailer, like a little trailer for it. It looks like weird, like all this stuff at their school. There's like teen suicides and I don't know. It's just really weird, but
Hmm. Interesting.
I don't know how to explain it. But
There's another old movie. I forget. I think it was 80s. Is Happy Birthday to Me.
mm-hmm.
A group of friends start going missing years after horrible events that happened to her as a child around her birthday. I remember doing a review on this because I think 2 years ago, I think it was, I did like a whole week of birthday movies on my channel around my birthday. Yeah, Clown's on my list. Mr. Bones come in, McClown. Stitches as well. Stitches is
Stitches.
another clown one from like kid birthday parties.
I
Both
was
good clown movies.
I was watching the last movie I just watched before I came on here. It's on Tubi. It's called Clownery,
Hmm.
and this girl on her 10th birthday. After this, she doesn't celebrate birthdays. Her dad, got a couple of clowns for her 10th birthday, and her mom had left. And it was weird. Like after the clowns were like getting done, one of them said he had to use the bathroom, and the dad, after he went around her way, where he pulled a gun out on him, and he like started calling him a fat. I guess I don't know if the clown was gay or not, or he was like, "Hey, jerk me off," and like he had a gun and he wanted to be jerked off from the clown. I was like, "What the hell am I watching?" Like I didn't know
People
what was
do
going.
have there is a such thing as a clown fetish.
And so, and then what happened? I had the gun, and then of course, the other clown came, or the daughter saw, and I guess it didn't really show. You heard the gun go off, but I guess apparently she saw what was going on with her dad and the clown, and like saw the clowns getting killed, and it like fucked her up, and she never wanted to celebrate another birthday, and
Hmm.
um, obviously it messed with her head, and you don't know. Like I guess it's supposed to be like a supernatural thing. She starts seeing people. She doesn't really have many friends, and she gets made fun of at school a lot and everything. And she was freaking out in class, thinking she saw the clown coming after her in a balloon right by her. Kind of reminded me of It with the balloon a little bit. Balloon. Um, but yeah, and like some good death scenes in it. It was good. Some throat slits, bag over, some whippings, and there's a little twist to it, and so it's interesting. Some weird fetishist stuff in it. But besides the clown, then it like starts off. This guy who has a blow up doll. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Is this like more than clowns going on? Like getting down with clowns or something? I don't. That's what they should have called it. Uh,
Are you down with the clown? Isn't that like some sort of group's like motto or whatever? They like dress. I can't think of their name because I
it's not
don't
the
like
insane.
them.
It's not the insane clown posse, is it?
Maybe I don't know.
I
I
never
think it
really
is.
listened. I never really listened to them. I mean, I know they were like big and all, but I never
I
really
had an
listened.
ex that was super into them, but I'm not personally fond of their music. If somebody else likes it, that's more power to them. I don't care. I don't judge people what they listen or watch,
Yeah,
obviously,
whatever you
but
like, it's all good.
yeah.
There
But
was
some people's like, "Oh, you don't like that? I'm gonna judge you." I'm like, no, I give a shit less what you watch or listen to because
yeah,
I watch and listen to some weird stuff. But yeah, I'm not a fan of them.
yeah.
But
Hey
I had
man,
an ex that was into it, so I've heard some of their songs.
yeah, I was listening to some Ice Nine Kills, and they actually have a song. They have like a song about Georgie and the clown and everything, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Yeah, they got some good songs. They got like some American Psycho parodies, Friday the 13th. Well, you've heard some of the Thank God It's Friday and Jason's Mom and
Probably
all that.
it's not coming to mind, but I probably have heard it.
You used it on your TikTok with that
Oh,
about
okay.
Crystal Lake. Yeah, that's
It
Ice Nine.
disappeared. Apparently, I put it on my story and not just like onto my page. So it's gone now.
So
I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I've done better so far. I've taken videos that I've already made that I've like done on the computer and then uploading them. But when I did the first one on my phone, I completely screwed it up. I didn't put no tags, no title.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I just posted it and I was like, oops, I forgot to add all this stuff. And then apparently I put it to a story that made it disappear, so it's gone now.
Yeah, I think stories are just quick. I don't know. I just post everything,
Yeah,
upload
I
it.
thought I put it on my page, but then I looked and just checked things, and it said your story is no longer visible. It's like story. I looked, and the one that had the thing was gone. I was like, oopsies. I don't know what I'm doing.
Let's see. I'm up to 469 followers. It's like
I
my
have two.
TikTok. Huh?
I have two.
Well, you just got it though, right? I
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I
Well,
have two.
actually, yeah. So it sucks. You have to have 1,000 followers before you can go live. I'm like, 1,000? I mean, it's not even 500. Like, I mean, I could deal with 500 because I'm almost there, but so I just keep posting. And I did there was like some follow for follow, and I don't know if they'll follow or not, but we'll see when they come on. Like, I don't really give a shit because once I get my 1,000, if they don't watch, I mean, I don't really care. I just want to get my 1,000 so I can go live. Uh, so yeah, if anyone has TikTok, I actually have a TikTok page, and it's just the House of Horrors podcast. There you go. So you can watch this.
Right. And then I got mine. Mine's just Miss Boomstick, like
Boomstick.
everything else.
I was gonna
So
say,
far, all I have is a squirrel video and 3 dog videos of Rogue. That's the only thing I have up right now because I did have one where I had the little monster box, whatever, but I screwed up and it's no longer on my page no more. But
have you heard of these funny hotels that I don't know. Let's see. I'll see if you can hear it. But
need a hotel tonight? Here's
oh, yeah, I saw the one you posted. Yeah.
PP Hotel, Elephant Butt Inn, or maybe it's Elephant Boot Inn. I don't know. Terrible Hotel Casino, Clown Motel,
Clown Motel,
Morningwood Hotel, Baltic Bitch Hotel, Hotel Cunts, Big Dicks Halfway In, Step Back In, Bad Rattles, It'll Do Motel.
those are some weird hotels. Halfway in hotel, Big Dicks halfway in. What? Oh man.
Yeah, I saw the one you posted. I want to do one of those challenges. I gotta figure out because I'm gonna have to do it upstairs in my recording room. But I want to do one of those ones where people listen to like music and it's like from like your generation or whatever, and you have to like kind of like acknowledge if you recognize that song or not.
Oh, okay.
I want to do one of those so bad, but I gotta kind of rearrange my recording room upstairs and actually get my butt up the stairs to do that. So I'll have to use my ring light and post the phone on there because I'm not going to hold it and do it.
Yeah, that would be kind of. Yeah.
So yeah, all that shit that I need is upstairs.
Another one movie I watched today on Tubi was the Greenskeeper. Oh, what's one say? Oh, sounds at least worse. What does? Oh, It'll Do sounds the least worst. Yeah, It'll Do. Yeah, that does sound the least. Want a hotel? It'll do. Yeah, there's some funny names there. It's about this guy, well, kid, whatever, but he looks like he's like 25, or you know how like they have older people that are like supposed to be
Oh
like,
yeah, definitely.
like college kids or whatever, you know. It is on Tubi. This guy Alan, he's also like a screenwriter, and his girlfriend, I think is like Mary Catherine or something like that. I don't know. Like I remember some of their names, but I didn't really care that much for them. You know how like characters you did like, yeah, there's the douchebag there, the drunk, the slut, whatever. They're the same in every movie.
Pretty much, yeah.
What's funny though, he did have a roommate. He had a room upstairs, and it might have been like a frat house or either just a house that they shared. Because there was like people sleeping downstairs too, and his friend's name was Styles. I'm like, what is this, Teen Wolf Styles? Like, what, you got Styles here? Like, come on. And it's weird because the movie, it came out, I guess, I think last year or this year or something. It might have been last year. I think it said like 21. Superstar. Mary Catherine Gallagher. Yep. So sometimes I get nervous. I stick my hands up. Like, this is the mommy and this is the baby. And she's making out with the tree. It almost looks like I'm licking the skeleton. Oh, I haven't seen that movie in so long. Or like when
Yeah.
Will Ferrell, he's like, "Yeah, I came up with this new dance. It's called the fax machine." Like, or the pepper shaker. So, yeah. So he works at like this country club, and they end up like sneaking in for his birthday. Oh, hey Al, what's up? Welcome. So we were going over Al New. If you saw, I went ahead and posted the video up for the July 16th, and I was talking about it earlier. Attempted to show off some prizes. I couldn't really see them. So
You can't see this. The bat in the hat.
Bat in the hat. What's that from?
I have no clue, but it sounded funny.
Oh, he must be talking to Al because he's laughing. So.
Oh.
It's a little joke there. Zup bones. Oh, little bone emojis. So, yeah, they have the party there. They sneak into the country club, and there's like this legend that this guy there living out in the shack that was killing people, people disappearing, and yeah. Yeah, just getting picked off one by one.
Like always.
Of course, whenever they go off to have sex leads to death,
Oh, yeah.
There were some gory deaths in it, though. So, if you like your blood, of course we all do. There was one scene, there was a death with a sprinkler, got stuck in his chest, and it actually started sprinkling the blood out. I'm like, oh, yeah, that had happened. It was going.
If y'all want to know Al's names, I just learned that earlier tonight. I did not know that, but I don't know Al, so I don't. Unfortunately, don't tell the secrets. Too late. It's already been announced.
Shit, we got Dracula in the room. So,
go ahead.
I was going to say, Al, it's up to you, Al. Do you want to say what the To Be Tuesday is we're going to do, or do you want to wait and announce the movie as it gets closer? I'll let you decide on that since it's your channel we'll be doing it on. And what were you going to say, Boom?
I was just going to go back onto the birthday track.
Okay, yeah.
But another one I have is Bloody Birthday.
Yes.
Another, was it, 80s, 90s movie. 3 kids born during an eclipse of the sun 10 years later begin to murder people. Come to kick ass and suck blood, and I'm all out of ass. Yeah. Yeah. Get it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, since you were here, if you wanted to go ahead and announce it or not. So on the 19th of July for the To Be Tuesday, one of my favorites, Al hasn't seen it yet, so we'll be getting all in depth with Sharkenstein. So that'll be the To Be Tuesday event for the 19th, so mark your calendars.
Nice. And that's on Al's channel, correct?
Yep. So...
yeah, Bloody Birthday is awesome.
Yes, it is. I mean, anything with killer kids is good.
Yeah. I remember that was one of the ones I did a review on when I did my birthday reviews a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Bloody Birthday and Birthday to Me were 2 of them I know for a fact I did. And I've already mentioned Stitches when Clown got brought up. There's one called My Soul to Take. It's 2010. A serial killer returns to a hometown to stalk 7 kids who share the same birthday.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, yes, indeed, Bones. Yeah, my soul to take was interesting with what was it, the killer, right, or whatever. Each of their
I was gonna watch it, but I couldn't find it streaming anywhere. I put it on my list because it sounded interesting. I don't remember if I've seen it before, but I put it on my list and I tried to find it, and I couldn't find it streaming
if I
anywhere.
recall it, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I'm thinking something there was like I don't know if it had something to do with a serial killer dying on each of their birthdays, or they were born on the same day, or something like that, and he was going after them. I don't know.
And it just says the 7 kids share the same birthday, so I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I wrote in my notes. They want to see your tattoo on your chest.
Oh, from Supernatural. If you can see it with the skeleton disappearing, the whole one there.
You're going the wrong way. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
You're showing the wrong shoulder.
I just like to show some skin. That's all. And then of course, that you can't even see really, but but then I got my Serenity tattoo and the tattoo that Faith had in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, same one she had, and then I got the griffin on my back, which you can't see, but yeah. Wifey loves that shit.
Awesome.
Yep.
Then I know it's been forever since I've seen this. I tried to find it streaming, and then I know I own the copy of this, but I couldn't find it. Plus, I was having a problem with my DVD player anyway. Oh, my PlayStation, I should say. But Frogs says a group of victims celebrate a birthday party on an island with killer frogs, birds, insects, and reptiles.
I forgot that was a birthday one. I sort of remember the frogs though.
Yeah, I remember the frogs, and I know I own it, but I couldn't find it, and I couldn't find it streaming. I know I have it here. I can't find it.
I thought it wasn't on Tubi unless they took it off, because I could have sworn that was at one point.
I don't know if it was. I couldn't find it. I may have overlooked it too, but I just like kind of Google. If I Google it, it will usually tell me a list. So I didn't like physically check Tubi. I just like went on Google, typed it, and it didn't show up. So
because I know it does say like what's on Tubi sometimes.
Right. But I know I own the DVD. It's just I couldn't find it. I looked through quite a bit. I think it was in the basement, but I didn't get to it. Everything is on Tubi pretty much.
Let's see. No, I guess it's not on there.
I liked it to what I've seen. I started watching it with her on one of her thousands to rewatch, but I hadn't went back. I know I tried to watch. I think you're talking about Supernatural. Yeah, I tried watching it too, but I couldn't get into it.
Oh, such a great show.
I know a lot of people say that he loves it, but excuse me, I tried watching it, but no hate against the show, but I couldn't get into it.
The Bat in the Hat. There it is.
I never watched Supernatural because I know I won't stop.
Yeah, it's so funny though. Oh my gosh, everything. I mean, it's so clever and awesome, and so many creatures and demons and you name it.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit. I think probably because, well, the one where they did with Scooby-Doo was probably one of my favorites because I love Scooby-Doo, obviously, but. And that's probably one of the few ones I've actually seen all the way through. But yeah,
that was great.
I can never remember because I'll see people talking about. I was like, "Oh, this one's hot," or "This one's hot." They're talking about like what their names, Sam and Dean.
Yeah,
but I can never remember which one's which.
I like the first Crossroads demon myself.
I have no idea who that is.
What's funny is, kind of ironic. Jared. I had to think of his name. I was like, wait a minute. He actually, when at one of the conventions I worked, he was dating the Crossroads demon, the first Crossroads demon, and he ended up marrying the second Crossroads demon. So he dated both of the Crossroads demons.
Like in real life or
in real life?
In real life. Okay.
In real life, yeah. So it's kind of funny how he ended up with the second one, and they both play crossword
Yeah.
demons.
And then he just joined the boys a couple episodes ago.
Well, that's Jensen, not Jared.
Oh, my bad. See, I don't know which one's which.
Soldier Boy. I saw something. I didn't see the video, but there was something. I guess Jensen wants to see Jared next season on the boys, maybe. So
I'm Negan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan was supposed to be on the boys too, but I haven't seen him yet. So either he's coming or it's going to be the next season. Either that or maybe they changed mind and decided not to do it. I don't know, but I remember reporting it when I was doing the news that Negan was announced before Supernatural, dude. I know Negan was on Supernatural, but whatever. He's Negan to me. So every time I call him Negan and I say the Supernatural dude, he gets mad at me. So I already know he's Supernatural, people. I know he was on there.
He was their dad.
Right. I know. I get it. It's just he's Negan to me. So, and the other people are Supernatural dudes. That's the way I explain it.
What else was some birthday ones that were on here?
Have you mentioned Pool Party Massacre? No. I didn't know there was a Pool Party Massacre. I missed that one.
I like that. I have that. And I think it came in horror pack, but I also had one. I forget which convention it was, but I actually got lucky when I went to that table of that company that releases those movies. I was just looking through the movies, and there was one on the table that was like signed by the cast and director and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, I'll take this one." He goes, "Oh, I didn't even know that was in there." He had worked on it. He was part of the movie too, of course. He helped put it out or direct. I forget which he did on it, but he saw that and he goes, "Oh, I didn't even know that was in there." He goes, "But yeah, you can have it." And he goes, "Same price. I won't charge you anymore." I'm like, "Sweet." So I got like a signed copy of Pool Party Massacre. Those parents were funny in it. They were talking about like don't have a party, or they were talking about like random sex positions in front of the dogs. Like, they're like, "Oh, I Eiffel Tower, whatever." They're like, "Ah," they're freaking out. Okay, yeah, it did come in a horror pack. Yeah, I've had horror pack almost like 6 years now or whatever. I'm waiting for this month, so I got my tracking number for it. So
nice.
I think they're up to 72, 71 or 72 limited editions, and I have them all. It sucks because when I first got horror pack, I had missed out on, like, I didn't hear about it until after, so I missed the first few packs or whatever. It was so new, I didn't really know about it, and then I signed up for it. And it took me forever, but I finally had gotten limited edition one, Badass Monster Killer. And it was hard to find because no one was like selling it and they didn't have any more. Or it was either like $50 they wanted or something really ridiculous or whatever. And I finally, in luck, found someone on Facebook that was selling it. I got it for $25. I'm like, I'll take it. It was, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally got Badass Monster Killer. I mean, it took forever to get it, and I'd finally gotten it, and for a good deal too. I didn't have to pay like $50, $100 or whatever people wanted to charge for it, which is ridiculous. Like, I would not pay that much for a movie. I mean, no matter how much I wanted it in my collection, I couldn't do that. Okay, you started at number 50. They do the spring cleaning or cleaning every now and then. Like sometimes they'll resell ones that they've already had. I know that. So
I've heard about it, but I haven't like really checked into it yet.
So, well, I can give you my code and you can save $5 on it.
Yeah, I won't be able to do it for a while. So.
But I got to track down my code anyway. But yeah. Plus, I save $5 too on my pack, so I like people sign up. I'll get a $5 credit too. And now, what it used to be, I know they had recently raised the price on it a few bucks. Like it used to just be $24.99 flat. But for people who have like been with them and stayed with them for however long, it's still going to be that same price. But I guess I don't know, because of shipping or like cost of shipping them and then like producing them and all that stuff. Costs money. I've done a couple from the spring clean. Okay, yeah.
So how much are they now?
It might just be like $2 more or $3 more. It's not like a huge charge.
Yeah, I've not really looked into it, so I didn't know how much they were.
I don't know if they. Let me see, horror pack. I forget. I didn't really pay too much attention because I just heard that if you're already been with them, it's the
But yeah, it's
same.
probably only going up.
It's not a whole lot. It's just something that they just need to do. And also, I don't know if they're still going to do international shipping or not, or if they stop doing that because that can cost too shipping it. Let's see, horror pack.
Alf says he thinks it's $29 now.
Okay,
I
so
could say.
so it went up $5.
That's close enough. Yeah.
That sounds right. $5. Yeah. So, oh yeah, it is 29. I'm not even about to show you because the phone will disappear. But yeah, it's 29 now. I mean, it's still
It made your face glow though.
I'm a ghost. A floating head.
Was that lighting up?
It's just the normal light.
Oh, okay. So I can't tell because most of it's blurred out, so I couldn't tell that was the screen.
It's supposed to be the Horror Pack webpage, but
Gotcha.
But yeah. Okay, well that makes sense. $5. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's still worth it because I mean, you get a limited edition movie that you can't get anywhere else, whether it's the first time on Blu-ray or totally different first release or whatever. Sometimes they even come signed, which is cool. So, I mean, it's worth it. And then you get your other horror movies. Ah, Kalel is here. What's up? Welcome,
See,
welcome.
My boomsticks. So you were talking, so I was like,
So,
see what I say. Frogs. Child's Play. Chucky was given as a birthday gift.
yes, indeed.
So yeah, I think pretty much all of them are birthday related. So you're gonna have a whole marathon.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Then there's one called Madhouse. It was in 81. It was on Tubi, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Woman pursued by her murderous twin, and then in the days leading up to their birthday. It sounded interesting, but yeah. So I guess her twin decides to want to try to kill her on their birthday or something. I don't know. And there's Don't Panic. It's from 87. 17th birthday of a person of Mike is unwillingly locks, I guess, a birthday party. I kind of shorten my notes. I have to kind of decipher what I mean. Mike unwillingly unlocks evil forces by using a Ouija board. And then we got the Banana Splits movie. No, like bringing back to Willy's Wonderland. So we got Banana Splits, which came first.
Yeah, Banana Splits was out first.
Yeah, the kid, and they're going to see the Banana Splits because it's his birthday. And Banana Splits is awesome. Yeah. If you like Willy's Wonderland, you'd probably like the Banana Splits. Pinocchio's Revenge. Is that a birthday one? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that one. And the Vincent Price one. What are they talking about?
I'm not sure which Vincent Price is.
Unless he's talking about either. It might be Madhouse, maybe. I don't think Madhouse was Vincent Price. I didn't see his name, but unless he's in that. But it sounds like it's kind of a woman-led movie. What about Come Play a Gift one? I'm not sure about that one. Come Play. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's not that one. I didn't see his name on there because it says a woman pursued by her murderous twin. So I'm assuming he's not. Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely not.
Okay, so there's a different one. Yeah, there's.
Yeah, because this one said 81. I'm glad I wrote down the dates or the years anyway on these. I'm trying to figure out. Come Play a Gift one.
What? I don't know what that is.
Come Play a Gift one. Just gonna. It's different. I have to see it. 2B1. She got it for a birthday gift in Pinocchio's Revenge. Nice. Okay. I don't think I've seen Pinocchio's Revenge. If I have, it's been forever. And I just kind of Googled like list of like birthday themed horror movies, and I went off that list.
I know if you go to Tubi and you type in birthday, like I put birthday, um, oh, totally random. It's not a birthday one, but I so want to watch this. There's actually, did it happen on their birthday? I don't know. Maybe not, but I know it's these twins. But Kane Hodder plays a killer in this movie called Tow. He's like a tow truck driver or something, and he ends up
Nice.
killing their parents as kids, and they're the only survivor. And I guess when they're grown up, they like have to face him again, or I don't know. I saw the trailer and I thought they had executed him, so I don't know if it's like a supernatural one, kind of like a Hatchet, or Jason or something. But I don't know. It just sounds interesting. Anything with Kane Hodder, him as a killer.
Right, yeah.
It just says it's a 2022 hour and 26 minutes. Twin sisters must confront their past when their attempted killer re-enters their lives. So it's interesting how Tubi has been doing like these original movies. Let's see. Yeah, Kel, I got to see Toe too. On the cover, he's like in a rain jacket, and he's got the trailer chain hook, the towing chain, and I can't tell if that's okay, and then a wrench in the other hand. So I guess those are his weapons of choice, just to take the hook and wrap around their neck. That's what I assume. Let's see. But yeah, if you type in birthday, there's like some horror movies that come up with it. Let's see. Big Daddy. Nope, not that. Birds of Prey. That was a big show. Let's see. See No Evil 2 is actually, they were going to celebrate their birthday in the hospital with Kane, the wrestler. Not Kane Hodder, just Kane.
Right, yeah. I saw that in the list, but I was like, I don't know if I didn't know if it was right or not, so I didn't put it on my
I'm
list.
sure most people know, but if not, spoiler alert, Danielle Harris dies in that one. I was like, what? That shocked the hell out of me. And I remember she even said, like, oh, the Soska twins, like, hey, let's fuck with people and kill her in the movie. And I'm like, yeah, that's the Soska twins for you.
I was like, all I remember about Pinocchio Revenge was the babysitter. Why is that?
Must have been a shower. Must have been a shower scene, or boyfriend snuck over.
The title. Oh, the one we was trying to figure out what he's talking about. The title is "Come Play." Is that the new one? Come Play. Newer.
Come and Play is what it's called.
It says "Come Play." There's another one that says, I think, "Come Play," but it's like within the last couple of years. I think it's a gift the boy got to brought the monster.
Yeah, it's called Come and Play. Yeah, not, or is it Come Play or Come and Play? It's one of the two. I don't know if it has "and" in it, but now I know what you're talking about.
Right. I think there is one that's called Come and Play, I think. But I think the one they're talking about is Come Play. And if I remember correctly, that one is fairly new.
Yeah. Like the last couple years or whatever or something. Yeah. So let's see. I typed in birthday. Let's see. So that's when we already talked about Bloody Birthday, See No Evil 2. It's not much of a horror movie. It's more of a comedy, but it's got a witch in it. The movie from 1989, Teen Witch. It's got the woman from Poltergeist in it as like her little witch guide in it, the old woman. That was funny. On her 16th birthday, a high school nobody discovers she has magical powers that may help cast a spell on her dream guy. I always remember the part when she had the voodoo doll of the teacher, and the mom finds it and throws it in the washer, and so the teacher ends up walking through a car wash, and she used it to like take off his clothes, like make him take off his jacket and shoes and everything. A couple of Tubi originals. I haven't seen that one, Harlan Manor.
He was asking for the Toe trailer. I'm pretty sure I pulled the right one. So there it is in the chat. I have not seen Harlan Manor, so I don't know. But yeah, I saw you talking about Toe. I think, was it yesterday or something? I was like, okay, Hodder. Awesome. I'll have to check that out.
Let's see.
I say I talked about Banana Splits, and then we got Last House on the Left. They were going to go see a concert on her birthday.
And so much for that.
Yeah. Because it wasn't very smart how they went about it. Let's talk to strangers. But be fair, strangers are not always bad. But I'm cynical, so I was like, I don't trust nobody. I'm always checking over my shoulder. We be at the freaking grocery store. I'm always keeping an eye. No, I've seen some shit, so I don't.
Well, let's see. We
Come
got
Play has Gillian Jacobs. Is Come Play? Is that the right one I'm thinking about? It's only like a couple years old.
Yeah, it's got to be. There's a movie on Tubi called A Ouija and Deadly Reunion. A group of friends getting ready for a fun warehouse birthday bash are terrorized after they use a Ouija board to contact the murdered ex-residents. It's like, yeah, of course, let's do that. Oh, I see. There's
This is the one I'm thinking out of. Come Play. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
Up. Come Play. It came out in 2020. Yeah, it's not free anywhere to watch yet, so I have not seen it, but it does look good. I do want to see it. Where's my right tab? There it is. No problem.
We got there's a 1983 movie, Sweet 16. A lonely girl tries to make new friends, but she might spend her 16th birthday alone behind bars since every boy she meets ends up dead.
Yeah, nice.
That's on Tubi. Like I said, I was typing birthday and it brought up all these. And Book of Monsters, of course, if you haven't seen that, is on Tubi.
Yeah.
And there's a Wild Eye movie on there, which I think I don't know. Remember if I reviewed it on Wild Eye Guy 85, which I don't use that channel anymore. I wanted it like a Wild Eye channel, but it just got too much doing the two channels, and I had more people on Horror Freak 85. But I did. I may have. I'm not sure. It's called Berserkers. That was a good one. It was a guy's birthday celebration becomes a post-apocalyptic nightmare when a pack of flesh-eating monsters crash their hometown, which is cool because he's kind of like down on his luck. Like I think his girlfriend was either leaving him or cheating on him, one of the two, or didn't care that. Oh, I know what it was. She didn't care it was his birthday. He was like trying to give hints that it was his birthday, and she was saying how she was going to go see some friends, and then she was like hooking up with some guy or whatever, and he's at his bar and like he can't fight. He's kind of like a non-confrontational guy, but then it goes into the future and he becomes like this badass leader, almost like kind of reminds me of like Walking Dead a little bit, and he's like the Rick of the community.
Nice. He's saying that Toe looks like the Joyride sequels. Nice. I haven't watched the trailer yet. I just pulled it up because you asked.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it looked like it was.
I like Joyride, so I'll have to check it out.
Candy cane. Yeah, I haven't watched Joyride in a while.
I'm pretty sure the first two. I don't know. Is there a third one? Or
there is a third one. Yeah.
Is there?
Of course, talking about parties, the Slumber Massacre party. Yeah, that's got to have that on the list there. The Driller Killer.
Oh yeah, Driller Killer. Yeah, that one. I remember seeing that like a long time ago, and then they played it on Joe Bob like a while back. I forget when it was, but you're gonna be on that fast for Tubi. What?
I guess talking about singing Toe.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Tubi's awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't see go through, which is weird. Like I had shown you before how like it goes. Like I don't know if now, but it says like there's 1,000 horror movies, but then there's been other times where it goes up to like 2,500. It's like, wait a minute, how is this possible? I don't understand. And I showed you that picture, remember? So it's like I wasn't going crazy. There was like 2,500 titles,
Yeah.
and then it goes back down to 1,000. It's like, wait, how is that? I don't understand. It makes no sense.
I was like, speaking of Joe Bob, Head of the Family was awesome. Yes, I love Head of the Family. Full Moon movies are great. I wasn't too sure about Habit, though. I don't know if you stayed for the second movie, Al. I wasn't too sure. It's too slow for me. I know there was a lot going on. Well, kind of a lot, but it was a slow burn. You don't even see the. If nobody's seen it, I won't give too much away, but you don't really see. We'll call it the monster, per se, until like the very end, pretty much. Like the last, like, 20, 30 minutes, something like that. I might be underestimating, but yeah. I didn't watch Habit yet. Okay. Yeah. If you like slow burns, you'll probably like it, but I'm not a slow burn fan. But I stuck it through because they had the guy that starred in the movie and made the movie as a guest. So how good is the Evil Dead show? I never watched. I think you're talking about Ash versus Evil. I've seen season 1 and season 2. I've never got around to see season 3. I do own it though. But anything Evil Dead is awesome.
The show was great. Yeah.
Yeah, the show was great. I can't speak on season 2, but I don't know why I've never watched it. But yeah, Ash versus Evil Dead is awesome.
I was going through Tubi here just to see like what other party movies and stuff going through. Not a party movie, but they did add a new Wild Eye. Well, newer on Tubi. Actually, I think it's going to be released soon. But Amityville in the Hood is on Tubi now. As I was going through, so I'm gonna add that.
You know what I saw this week? You remember when we was talking to Steve? Sorry, I'm gonna get Alexa to go off. I forgot to turn it down. I was in a hurry to get over here, but we was talking to Steve, and he was talking about making Amityville Thanksgiving and Amityville Christmas. I saw Amityville Thanksgiving after somebody was like promoting it after the fact, after we did the show. So I'm already beat him to Thanksgiving.
I knew there was a Thanksgiving one because I remember hearing that. I didn't say anything to him on the show. I wasn't sure if there was. I thought I heard something about an Amityville Thanksgiving. I mean, there's so many Amityvilles, so I'm just like, I can't remember if someone said Amity Thanksgiving or not, but they haven't done Amityville Christmas yet. So if he's gonna if he's gonna do it, he better put that script out quick.
Alexa gonna get me. Yeah, Alexa will get me. Alexa hates me. She hates me so much. We'll make an announcement because we got an Alexa upstairs, so I can like call my son down for like dinner or whatever if I need him or whatever. So he's got one in his room and we got one here. And there's been many of times I made an announcement that it's just said announcement or it's cut me off and like just sent the last word out or something stupid. So Alexa hates me so much. I just had my library order Amityville in the Hood, Amityville Hex, and Amityville in Space. Nice. Yeah. I want to see Amityville in Space, but I gotta wait.
That's what we're celebrating. Comes out July 19th. Yeah. So hopefully I'll have it by then, and that might be one of my reviews. We'll see. So I'd like to. Oh, they added Frankenstein's Hungry Dead on there. That's another Wild Eye. That was good. Frankenstein's Hungry Dead. They're like a wax museum. Comes to life. Let's see what else. I'm trying to find some more party ones though as I'm going through. I keep finding new Wild Eye ones on there. Oh, another Wild Eye. Oh, Return of Scare, another Wild Eye.
Well, I guess Thanksgiving is kind of a party, so I guess that counts somewhat. It's more of a holiday movie, but holidays could be parties.
I mean, there's parties.
Depends.
That's a Wild Eye. Oh, is that the one? I think this is a Wild Eye. Let me check. Black Collar. I think that is a Wild Eye.
Strongest slasher franchise. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. I'd say it's a toss-up between Freddy and Jason. Michael Myers with a close... But there's Chucky, too.
Okay, yeah, that was a wild eye. I don't know about such movies.
I don't know. I would say let's toss it in the hood. Out. Is that real? It sounds like it. Amityville in the hood. He's asking if that's real.
Oh, Amityville in the Hood is real. Yeah, it's on Tubi. Oh, London Haunting. God, I keep coming across all these wild eyes that I'm.
I wonder what brought up the Amityville theme as of late, because they're making all these
There's so
Amityville
many
weird ass
Amityvilles.
movies. Like Amityville in Space and
They're gonna
Amityville
have
Hood.
Amityville Karen. Yep.
That's funny. It's probably going to be better than that other Karen movie. I haven't seen it, but the trailer looks awful. I don't want to see it.
Here's a party one called Party Night, and it's a Wild Eye movie. Six friends might not survive prom night after they skip their school's after prom event. Secluded party in a house stalked by a sadistic psychopath.
Oh, nice. Freddy and Chucky for me, but Scream. I didn't even think about Scream. Yes,
Oh,
Scream
Ghostface, yeah.
makes a case. It doesn't even have enough movies to go off. Yeah. I didn't even think about Scream, but yeah, Scream's a good one too. Pretty much all of them, I would say, are decent slasher movies. Or franchise movies. I shouldn't say just movies, because there's some decent, like, single. I can't think of what they are off the top of my head, but I'm sure somebody said a title like, oh yeah, that one, because I obviously forgot about Scream. And my killer that was going to kill me in that little TikTok that I did was Ghostface. Except my video's gone, so nobody could see it to prove it, but it was Ghostface.
I did see it,
I
though.
screwed up. I screwed up the first time, and it didn't record it because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I did it the first time, and it picked Ghostface, and then I did it again, and it picked Ghostface the second time.
You were just meant to be killed by Ghostface, apparently.
But yeah, I did it twice because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on TikTok. It's like, oh, it's not recording. Whoopsies.
Whoopsies.
I probably could add a music to the dog videos, but I didn't know how to do that at the time. But I think I figured that out.
Yeah, you just go to sound, and if you don't, there's a search. You can just search if there's a certain song that you want or whatever, and then just add that to your favorites, and then go back to the video, and then click on favorites, and it should bring up that song that you.
Just watched Sleepaway Camp recently for the first time.
Oh,
wow.
For the first time.
I can't believe I missed those. It's so fun. Becoming one of my favorite slasher. Yes. Yes.
What an ending.
Yes. Probably one of the best, like, reveals at the end.
Of course, and Felicia's awesome. I love her. She's so much fun.
And that aunt, oh my god, she just plays that like crazy aunt so well.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I know I own the other two, but I can't think. I haven't seen them in forever. So, but first one's like stuck in my head. I remember more of that one. Yeah. Plus, I've seen that one more recently because it was on the original Joe Bob marathon, like 2-3 years ago.
Right.
Wow. First best main movie I have more fun with was 2 and 3. Pamela was so fun. Nice. I can't remember if I've seen those. I'm sure I have because I own them, but I don't really say anything. I own a lot of movies I haven't watched, but I probably have seen them. I just don't remember them off the top of my head, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched them. I thought I had that in my list. No, I don't think that's a wild eye.
What other type of movies do you like? Was it Kyle?
Kyle. Like Superman, Kyle. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then Daily Planet Cal, Daily Super. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys explained it last time, but I forgot how to pronounce it.
Oh, that yeah.
I'm not super into comics. I'm sorry. I've seen all the Supermans. I get the theme and everything as remembering how to pronounce it.
That's all right.
But what was I say? What else do you like besides slashers? Al too. What else do you like besides slashers? I think you're the only ones in the chat at the moment.
Unless there's someone else who isn't saying anything, but
Anybody can chime in.
yeah,
I don't care.
whether it's your first time here or not, or just be a talker, not a stalker.
Right, exactly. Show your presence so we know who's coming for us.
I guess that Iraq dude left. I guess he just wanted to know.
Yeah. Hail to King. Hell yeah. Oh, if y'all end up watching Doctor Strange, Bruce Campbell is in it. He's not in it for very long. It's just like a small cameo, just like the first 3 Spider-Mans. Okay. But if you watch it, yes, there's the obvious cutscene that they do with all Marvel movies. But watch to the very, very, very end of the credits, and Bruce Campbell does come back. So just so y'all know, if you haven't seen it yet, so stick with the credits to the very end, and Bruce Campbell does come back. It is very short though; it's only like maybe a minute or so,
Right?
but he does come back. And the car was in it too.
Nice.
Yeah. When they're in that one realm and like all the cars are like floating everywhere, the car is floating in the street. But Sam Raimi, Sam Raimi, you pretty much guaranteed the car and Bruce Campbell almost exclusively.
Gotta have them.
Or it's going to be one of the two. But yeah, you could definitely tell it has definite Evil Dead remnants to it. You should bring up guests sometimes. I like all movies and genres, so many not really into possess horror though, but it's all a good watch. Yes.
You want to come on, Cal?
Hey, if you want to come on chat, if Steve's fine with that, I'll give it a crap. Go for it.
Yeah, it's fine. I think how to. I don't really want to.
We're just kind of chatting at this point.
Yeah, I don't want to put the link in the. Well,
no, don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, are you following him anywhere?
I should have him on Instagram, I think.
Okay, so then send it to his. Ever seen Intruder with Bruce Campbell's in it for 10 seconds? Intruder.
That's where they're at the grocery store. It's an 80s movie, yeah.
Oh no, I have not seen that one. The only Intruder I've seen is the one with Dennis. Was it Dennis Quaid? I think it's Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
Or it's the dude that looks like Dennis Quaid. Kevin. No, not Kevin. I think it's. That's the only one I saw.
Hold on, I got to copy the link and I'll send it to you on Instagram, Cal. Give me a minute here.
Nice. I'll have to look. You better be following me. He's got angry faces. You better be following him.
Hey, Al, if you want to come on too, that's fine. I'll send it to you as well. I mean, that's not a problem. All right.
Oh, it's on Tubi. Nice.
Yeah, it is on Tubi.
Intruder. Okay. I just was looking it up because I never heard of it before.
All right, so I got you, Al, if you want, and I'm typing in yours, Cal. Let me just search it here.
I don't remember if I'm following him or not.
Actually, I do have Cal, because we've messaged each other in messages. So yeah, actually, I do. I'm getting ready to send it right now to you. All right, so the links are sent to both of your messages there. If you want to come on, you can. So I
guess I am following him. I had to look because I have no idea. I have too many people. I don't. And plus, I'm not on Instagram as much, so
I don't know if Bones is still here or not. I mean, he hasn't said anything, so he might have left, but
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, he's gonna come get you if you don't follow him.
There. He knows where we broadcast. I was looking at Tubi. I came across one. I might have to check this out. It came out in 2018. It's called Rave Party Massacre. A rave somewhere in 1992, complete with taboo sex and drugs among the parties, becomes overtaken by a murderous group bent on destruction.
Oh, nice.
So that sounds like it might be a fun one. Let's see what else we got here. Garden Tool Massacre.
They always come up with the interesting, strangest stuff. I still want to see that Lamageddon. I need to see that.
Lamageddon is so silly.
It's like right up my alley. The trailer looks amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello. Probably fix his audio.
Hey.
Probably. Okay, heard you. Hey.
Yeah, I had you guys pulled up in both things. I was trying to X you out on YouTube because I couldn't, delay.
Oh, because all the echo.
How you guys doing?
Yeah,
doing good. How are you? Oh, it's like same time.
In stereo. Like, welcome. So yeah, we don't mind having people on here anytime. Oh, I think you were cutting out.
Oh, can you hear me?
Okay,
Yep.
Hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. Miss Boomstick, every time I see you, I just hear that, my boomstick, S smart. I just hear it every time I see you on live. I don't know why.
That's fine. I don't have no problem with it.
That's
I think that's kind of why my nickname got to Boom. But actually, my PlayStation friends gave me that, so it might have had something to do with because we played GTA, so it might have had something to do with that too. But yeah, I got nicknamed Boom. But yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Here comes the boom.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it. I was just saying, because I seen because sometimes you have a couple people, and I'm like, well, you might as well bring people up if you, but some people don't like that. So,
Right, yeah.
They have a precise subject, and they're like, no, we're not bringing nobody up here. It's not a hangout.
I mean, it's fine. We can make it a hangout. I don't care. Everyone's welcome here. So
yeah, especially if we don't have a guest, or if we get done with the guest or something, and all chill, no matter.
Yeah, I seen you guys was talking about any other movies other than horror. I love everything. I'm not really into possession horror too much, but as far as like genres of movies, it's just horror. I've always liked horror, love horror, but it's just that for some reason when I pop movies in, it's always either a thriller or horror. I don't know why. It's just always ends up being that. So that's all I have to talk about like recently because I stumble on new stuff that's in those two genres more than anything lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm like that too. I'll be looking for something every now and then. I'll pop in something that's different. Like I just watched some sort of cartoon not too long ago. I don't remember what it was.
I just watched The Croods a few weeks ago for the first time. I haven't watched a Disney or whatever that is, Pixar. I don't know what company it is, but I haven't watched an animated film other than maybe a superhero film. I haven't watched any animated film in probably since the early 2000s. So it was kind of cool to watch it,
Yeah, I just seen that Sing 2 got added to Netflix. I'm so excited about that because I like Sing. I like the first Sing movie. So,
so you have kids, right? So you probably watch animes all the time.
Yeah. Well, he's older now, but yeah, I had to watch that.
I like all the adult cartoons, like Big Mouth and Human Resources.
Right. I got invited to a stream one time, and they wanted to talk Disney. And I had to pull him to the side. Like, I wish you would have told me it was about Disney. Dude, my Disney knowledge stops in the 90s. I have nothing So the whole stream, I'm like quiet, and I'm not antisocial. I had nothing to offer to the conversation. I was so lost.
They could give me a warning. I could have at least like took some notes on a few or something. At least sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was so dead. Yeah, I was like, Nightmare Before Christmas, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Lion King. That's where I was. That's it. That's where I'm stopped at.
And the first Lion King, not even the Lion King and a half, or
Yeah, I seen those. Those were pretty bad, but yeah.
Right.
well, it was kind of funny how Timon was like, "We were there the whole time," and then it's showing in between all the scenes.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't see the half one. I seen the part 2 that came out.
Yeah, those weren't really as good. Yeah.
Yeah. You wanted to hear a hot take? Look, I've never admitted this out loud, but I like, this is crazy, I like Return of Jafar better than the original Latin. Yeah.
Nice.
I never heard anybody say that, but because that's blasphemy. It's Robin Williams, a Latin. That's just like you don't.
True. I don't remember. Was Robin Williams in the sequels? I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's been forever. Was he? Okay.
Well, maybe he didn't do this. I don't know if he did the second, but I know he did the King of Thieves. I remember that. But I don't
he
know
didn't do the second.
Okay, that's what it was. He didn't do the second, but he came back for the third.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know he didn't do the second. The guy was doing a really good imitation. I didn't realize that wasn't him.
Better than
it's been forever, so I don't remember. But
yeah.
Did you guys? I mean, since we're here, did you guys watch the live actions of the Lion Kings and Aladdin?
Yeah,
I seen the live action Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah,
I have not seen the Lion King. It
was weird.
That's the only one I can remember I've seen.
It was weird, Steven.
I haven't seen the Dalmatian one, but I heard that one was really bad. But I love Emma Stone, so I'm like on the fence on that one.
I just bought that. I've seen it for like the Target just had a sale, so I did that buy two whatever. So I grabbed it. It was only like $8. So yeah, I grabbed it. I look forward to watching it. I probably won't watch it for like 2-3 years, but one of these days. I never watched the ones from the 90s with what was the lady's name? Glenn Close?
Yeah, I like that one. Those are great.
Well, this one, Cruella, it's mostly about her. There isn't really too many animals in that one. It's like how she became the way she is.
They're making her sympathetic like they did with Angelina. What was the one Angelina played? Maleficent?
Yeah.
Those were really good, though. Both of them.
Yeah. I agree on that one. Those are good.
I really enjoyed Aladdin.
I don't remember which one.
Lion King was a little Beauty and the Beast was
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Beauty and the Beast.
I didn't even know they made a Lady and the Tramp. Was that terrible?
Yeah. It's all right. It's not the greatest, but it's like But yeah, there is a Lady and the Tramp. The dogs are CGI, I believe. But so
they didn't, they cut out the cats. That's like the best part. The Siamese cats. They didn't have them in the movie. I'm like, how can you not have them? We are
because they're offensive.
Yeah, that's
offensive. Oh, yep. See, look. I don't. That's right. You never know.
Come on, they're so damn.
They're like we are Siamese. Didn't even know they're Siamese cats, but since they do it to that song, how. But
probably
yeah. But they cut out the cats. I didn't know that they was gonna cut out the cats until I watched it, and I was like, oh, where's the cats? But
wasn't there another cat one? What was the one? I didn't care for too much.
Aristocrats.
It was one. There it is, Aristocats. Yeah.
Cats.
Okay. Let's see. Al says he couldn't watch Aladdin. It's my favorite Disney movie. Yeah. I watched it, but I was like,
I loved it, man. I didn't think I was going to like it. I think Will was really good because he didn't try to replace Robin. He just did his own thing, and I really appreciate it.
That's true. He didn't try to act like Robin Williams. Now, that would have been like...
that one was all right, too. I wasn't, super into it, but...
I think it was the best one I've seen so far, as them trying to redo those.
Yeah.
Out of the ones they've done.
True.
It was better than Lion King. It was better than Lion King. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Lion King, so because the trailer looks so weird. The animals look so weird. So I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this.
Are we wrong to say that though? Because it's the same exact movie. So they think, how can you not like it if you like the original? but it's just
True.
something about it is off-putting. Like, and is it me?
Yeah.
Did I not want a red hair? I know it's not realistic, but I wanted red hair on Mufasa. I
Oh,
did.
did they not give Mufasa red hair?
No.
Or no?
I don't.
But I remember I watched the trailer and I was like, this just looks weird. I don't know if I want to watch this. I haven't watched it yet, but I
I
saw
felt like
Lady
a
and Tramp and I
sourpuss
absolutely
watching it.
loved Lady and Tramp when I was younger. So I got excited about that one, but it was kind of
Mm.
eh.
I do have hope for one they're bringing back because I always thought it would be a cool idea when they were talking about it for years ago. They were saying they were going to redo Honey I Shrunk the Kids and they were going to really bring back Rick Moranis.
Oh,
And I
really?
was like, that is really cool. And then I don't know if it's Josh Gad or Jonah Hill. I'm like, either one of them I think would be really good as his son, Rick. So I was like, I think I could see that working. That's one because people are always like, oh, leave it alone. I wouldn't mind seeing that if you bring Rick Moranis back or Rick
I haven't
Moranis
heard
back.
that. That's interesting, especially if he comes back.
Well, he had retired because of his wife, and then he just
Right.
came
Hmm.
back. I
Yeah,
wish he
I
would.
think
I
it's
wish he
an
would have came
exclusive.
back
It's
after.
coming.
So,
Yeah.
I hope he comes back. Like the only thing I think I know that he did. He like did some music, CD albums, but that was it. That
Yeah,
was
he's
like the
coming
only
back
thing he
for
did.
this one, but I don't know when it's coming. I know it's definitely coming, they say, but he said he was going to come back for this one.
Well, I hope that's true. Then I really want to see him back. I
Miss
miss
Yeah,
him.
Broomstick will
definitely.
see it. It's going to be only on the service probably. You have
Yeah,
Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, unfortunately we do.
well, that was
Did
crazy.
you watch?
Remember,
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, I think it was like I forget when it was last year or the year before when someone like slammed Rick Moranis in the back of the head or whatever when he was just walking the common camera.
Oh yeah, that
Oh
was
What
yeah,
horrible.
the
Why?
that's
Why would
awful.
you attack him?
You
Of
think they
all
knew that was
people.
him?
Who knows if they did or not? Either
Yeah, 'cause
way,
that
it's
was when
still,
there was like a string of like people randomly attacking because it's like somebody attacked Arnold Schwarzenegger too. Well, tried to. They
I
like
don't know
bounced
who would
off
want to
of
try to
him.
attack him.
But he like came up behind him and like tried to hit him and he like bounced. Then he just like turned around and looked like, what was
Scrawny human.
I know my heart dropped the not too long ago when I seen he was in like a car accident or something, and then when they showed the video of it, he basically ran over something. He was in like a big truck and he ran over somebody's car, and it was like they were all right, but it was kind of funny because at the scene you could see him like calming them down, like they're like he's just like oh boy, he just looked like oh this is a lawsuit, let me calm them down. But TMZ was all there, but he was all right. But I remember when I heard it, I was like, not Arnold, you know, that was like my everything growing up. Arnold's my guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just watched a movie not too long ago. It was on oh, what was it? It was either HBO Max or Paramount Plus. I can never remember. I get them mixed up. But it's called Killing Gunther, I believe.
Yeah,
And
that's it.
it was kind of funny because I never heard of that movie before, and we watched it. I was like, "Oh, this is leaving at the end of the month. Let's watch this.
Mhm.
It looks
It
funny."
had a real weak ending, but it still was
Yeah,
a what the hell? What is this movie? But it was fun.
yeah, it was fun. Yeah, we enjoyed watching it.
I didn't like that movie he did. Was it Maggie? Everybody's like, oh, it's different. I'm like, it still sucked. I didn't really care for
Yeah,
that one.
I
Oh, the
do own that one.
zombie
I got it
one.
like
Yeah.
real super cheap, so at the video store one, and we still had those. But yeah, that one is like probably one of the weaker zombie movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But his one role, what was it? Aftermath, or about his daughter dying on the plane or something. You
I
guys see
haven't
that
seen
one?
that one yet, but I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it.
You know, that's a slow burn, but you know, it's like one of his serious roles, and that was a good movie. But you know, so they try to make us feel like, well, if you like that, you should like his emotional pull with the zombie movie. I'm like, no, that movie just was not good.
Right.
You know,
I don't even remember it that much. That's how much I didn't really care for it. Like,
see, and then it's Arnold. Like, just give us a typical zombie movie with Arnold. That's all. Like you do with
Right.
Ash. I mean, you know, Ash and the Demons. Like, just give us something like that with Arnold with zombies. You know, why not?
Yeah. Or have him be one of the cameos in like Zombieland or something. That would be awesome.
That could be his new franchise. You
Yeah.
think people went and flocked to see him kill zombies? Jeez.
Yes, that would be amazing. But yeah, that would definitely be a pull.
See, look, they're going to do this. We're not going to get paid for this. We bring it. Remember, we bring this up, mark it down. They're going to get the whole expendable crew. We're going to get Van Damme, Sly, and Arnold versus zombies. Watch, it's going to happen.
That would be
Oh, yeah.
fucking epic.
And
Yeah,
fucking, we came up with it.
they're making a new Expendables right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, I can't wait. I own all of them. Because my man's in the third one.
Your man.
Yeah, we know that.
Antonio Banderas. I love him.
Wasn't he in one already though? Wasn't he in one of them?
It was in what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Wasn't he in one of those movies already though?
Yeah, the third one. And he's coming back for the fourth one, I've heard.
Okay. You
Yeah,
want to see a
he's in
good
the very
movie
last
with him? Black Butterfly. Have you seen that one?
I never heard of Black Butterfly, no.
Oh, I can't give it away. Check out Black Butterfly. It's a thriller.
Okay.
You know, it's really good twist. All of that. Good.
Nice.
Have to check that one out.
I'm looking to see if it's streaming anywhere now.
You're like, oh, what is that?
Oh, it's on Tubi. Nice.
Oh, it is on
So
TV.
Al, you was scared to come up here? Al was scared to come up here.
Oh.
I sent him a message. I said, if you're welcome to come on up if you want. If not, no worries. Just
Nah, I try and manipulate him, try to get him up here, but he doesn't go for it. So is there anything? Yeah, I get that. Is there anything you guys are looking forward to though? Like, what's on your list like that you can't wait to see this coming out?
Jurassic Park, the new Jurassic Park. I have to wait till it streams, but yeah, I cannot wait to see Jurassic Park.
I'm looking forward to it, but then I've heard people say it's not as good as the other ones. I'm like, oh, that's kind of disappointing.
Of course, I would say that though. It's
because you got all the
new
original
trilogy.
People,
yeah, it's the last of the new trilogy. Plus, everybody hates Chris Pratt if he breathes. So, and he's in it. So, yeah, it says whatever. I don't usually take those.
I just think it's awesome that all the original Sam Neill and all them are going to be in it. It's like, yes, about time you come back. It only took them to start to overrule the world for you to come back.
Yeah, but yeah, I can't wait to see that one. So probably as soon as it comes available to buy, I probably won't even wait for streaming. It's like as soon as it pops up to buy, just as long as I have money, I'll probably end up getting it. But yeah, I love those dinosaur movies. I own all of them. I've seen all to most of them in theaters. So this is one of the few I haven't been able to go see at the theater.
And it was funny when I at MegaCon when I met Jeff Goldblum, like everybody in front of me or behind me, like when I went up there, they all had like Jurassic Park stuff to have signed. I hand them the flaw.
But these sometimes they appreciate it too.
And I told him I go I'm a fan of Mr. Frost too. And he's like, oh, thank you. I like that one. Have you seen Mr. Frost?
No, I haven't seen that. What's that about?
Supposedly he's the devil in it.
Oh, this is Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, one of his. It came out after The Fly. I forget if it's like 90 or 91, but it was a good one. Yeah, he's just like like calm, cool in it, and his answers and what he says, and he's just like they're buried back. Like, I mean, they don't know if. Like, is he the devil? Is he just psychotic? I mean, you don't know. It's like it may be a supernatural thriller. It may be a thriller. You just got to see it.
Is it like that episode of Friends where the guy's name was the devil? You remember that episode? And they couldn't find out if he was really the devil?
I didn't watch Friends.
Didn't watch Friends? I don't believe it.
I mean, I saw
watched it.
I watched, like, I've seen episodes here and there, but I never, like, followed it, like,
I don't. That's about all I've seen of it too. Is if it was on and there was nothing else on, then I would watch it. But
like I know Joey had that duck in the apartment, and then there was one time where they were at the coffee spot. Was it Central Park or whatever? And they were looking at this guy. I guess he had like gym shorts on and no underwear and his leg up, and they were like, "Oh my god, don't look!" And then they told the guy, and he goes up to him. He's like, "Hey, buddy, put the mouse back in the house."
Yeah, don't get it wrong. It's not like my top 10 or anything, but I just thought everybody's seen it. It's just, because, Friends is the one show that came on at the perfect time. And I think that's why it's so big. It came on at a time, for some reason, there was nothing on when Friends was on. And it's just, It seemed like everybody has the same story for Friends. It's just like it was just on, and I just started watching it.
Right.
I didn't plan to watch it, and
Yeah.
I just know all the episodes just because it was always on.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Wasn't it
And
on?
but
It
yeah,
was on
that
like.
that that synopsis.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, wasn't it on like an early evening? Was it like 6 or 6:30 when they aired it or something? Or unless that was when they did the reruns, I don't remember. But I thought it was like on
It was
earlier or
always
something.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, we
I'm a
don't
guy that we're
hate or
late
judge
night.
people by what they watch. So you're welcome to
Yes, you
confide
do.
in whatever you
Yes,
want.
you
And we're
do.
not gonna say,
Miss
get out of
Broomstick
here.
cleans up well. She cleans up well. People that's listening. Did y'all hear her cleaning up her followers? She's like, I got so many followers. She said she got all caught up and then she just let it go. Yeah, I know. I know. You judge us all. I'm just playing. I'm
Do
just
what?
joking. I'm just
What did I
joking.
miss?
No, because I
Okay.
was
Oh, you're talking about
laughing.
when I said I had 2 TikTok followers?
Yeah, I was just joking.
Yeah, I'm famous. I got 2. But I just got it like this week, so
But yeah, once
How
you
is
like,
it?
I haven't
Is it
quite
fun?
figured it out yet, obviously.
yeah.
But
I think I'm up to 469 now, and I wish I actually have more TikTok followers than YouTube followers. That's sad.
I did link my YouTube
Yeah, I did.
to my TikTok thing,
Yeah.
but yeah, but right now the only thing on my TikTok right now, like I said, there's a video with a squirrel that's hanging on my ring.
If you do hashtag,
Doorbell.
do all the hashtags, like just come up with a bunch of hashtags, like be like dogs, squirrels, pets, funny.
Yeah, I did. I
Funny.
didn't do pets, but I did like squirrel ring.com or something like that because the squirrel's just like you see the video of the
Well, you
squirrel
can put
climbing
myself,
on the
just
ring.
put like you can put random stuff. Just put like funny animal, furry animal, comedy, animal comedy, like just a whole bunch of stuff, and it'll like hashtag it.
Yeah, but I did like dogs to TikTok on my 3 dog videos,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm slowly catching on.
Like the more hashtags you do, and if you look, it tells like how many hits they have, like horror.
Yeah, I
like
saw
how many,
that.
yeah. So
Except for
Seems
the
like
one that I messed up when I had that cube on my head that was saying like the horror character that was going after you.
right.
I screwed that video up all the way around.
seems like people are easier to follow you on TikTok. Like people, I noticed like they maybe not have many followers everywhere else, but on TikTok they really are doing well. People aren't. It seemed like in other places people think like, should I follow them? Shouldn't I follow them? Should I like them? You know, on TikTok seems like people just follow you.
Plus,
You know.
people just follow because they want to get 1,000 followers because you can't go live until you have 1,000 followers,
Oh.
which is stupid. I think. I think it should be 500, especially since I have 469. I'm like, but yeah, so I'm like I'm like hashtag everything, and I'm putting more videos up, and I put together.
I wonder once you get the live, because you could stream to multiple things with this. I wonder if you could stream to TikTok as long and here.
Well, TikTok. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't looked into it, so I don't know.
But yeah, I got a couple of those like with the icons. I got Jason gonna murder me, like you got Ghostface. I got Jason, and then I did one, which Nicolas Cage am I? And not Raising Arizona. I can't think of the movie where he was in jail, and I got that Nicolas Cage. I forget the movie though. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I was gonna do that one, but then I had to end up doing something, so I couldn't play with it anymore.
But yeah, I want to get the 1,000 because then you can also, you can like get gifts on there, and I want to like try to do stuff, for the show. That way I can either buy prizes or get better equipment or pay for guests. Should they, I mean, I haven't had to pay for anyone yet, but should they, want to be paid, at least I would maybe have a fund that way. So like everything would go to the show, of course, so.
Right. Al says they don't think StreamYard works with TikTok, but it could be wrong.
I haven't heard of anything doing that. So.
I know it's not on the automatic list of things, but I don't know if you can plug in something different. But I know the automatic list is like Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and LinkedIn, I believe, are the ones that you can stream to. But I don't know if you can plug in a different one or not.
Yeah, I haven't heard of TikTok being able to. I don't know. But.
I don't know. Never know. I guess we got a while to figure.
Well, we can learn. It doesn't matter.
How long have you guys been doing this, like together?
I think about. Well, I've been on it about a year now. I think has it been a year?
About a year. Yeah.
Did you guys have an anniversary show yet? See?
Not yet.
No, I don't think we did. Because I remember it coming up in my face. No, I don't think it has yet. Because it was in July when I started
So
here.
yeah, it might not have been a year yet because you weren't on the first.
Yeah, it
July.
was. I remember it being July because I remember it was. Because July is not a good month for me, and I remember I was going through a lot of stuff, and I wasn't going to do it, and I was like, no, July's a bad month. I don't think I should do it, and whatever. And he was like, oh, I was like, fine, I'll get my mind off things, and then I just kept coming on.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it goes for me, anyway.
I mean, I know the show's been about a year now, but I know Boom hasn't been on it the full time.
Right? Yeah, I want to say it was like July. I couldn't tell you the exact date, but it was July something like mid-July. I think it's when I came on.
Yeah.
You guys should do something special in July for your, you guys coming together. That'd be cool. Special show.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Bring back some past guests who wants to come on and celebrate. So.
That's cool. Because I remember seeing, I don't remember where I saw you, but I saw you somewhere last year or a while ago. You were on somebody else's stuff, Miss Boomstick. I just can't remember who it was. I've seen you in passing, though.
Oh, I was on the midnight hour for a while, but I quit about the same time as I joined here. There was a little bit of a space in between, but I decided to quit that. Like I said, I was having a rough time at that time, but I decided to quit there, and then it was approximately the same time, but I was on the midnight hour for a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is.
And then I got my
was
own
about to say
channel,
Hobbs, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
So you know the machete don't text. Oh, I was saying he don't do TikTok.
I'm too old.
That's for them youngers. That's for them youngers.
Yeah, I'm too old. I haven't figured it out yet. But
Yeah,
like,
I'm still young. Thank you.
You're younger than me, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, the videos that I already had made or whatever, like posting, I've been doing okay. But like the ones I've filmed, except the one with the dog in the pool, I filmed that one and I did okay with. But yeah, I gotta figure it out yet. Then I had another one of her howling. Oh.
I wonder how many people actually get off of TikTok and come other places. Because, that's the thing with these platforms. There's people that stay on Instagram, stay on YouTube. They don't leave their spaces. So I wonder how many people just go back and forth. Like if you can pull people from over there, over here.
Well, that's what I'm trying. Like I'm following like all the horror people and everything, and I got linked to my YouTube, and I put up. I'm gonna put up like some of the past show stuff, but I put up 2 videos that I did of all the past guests up to Maria Olsen, 2 different clips of them, like 2-minute clips of everybody. So that way people can see like, hey, if you're not watching the show, look who's all been on: David Howard Thornton, Jenna Canal, Ken Sagos, all of my past guests. So hopefully that like lures them in. So we'll see.
Yeah, I should do a better video because the one that I did, I forgot a bunch of people. And then I put it to the titty song that I made.
I gotta put the titty song on TikTok. The titty TikTok song. The TikTok titties. And for hashtag, I'll put boobies, boobs, tits, knockers, hooters.
Yeah, the one I made, I forgot a bunch of people
Chest
that
folders.
was on. I left out a ton of people, and then I put it to the titty song. So I should make a more professional one.
A professional titty song.
But yeah, make a more professional like collage of like the previous guests and put it to some more professional
I didn't know you can say and use titty so freely. I showed you how much I'm in the loop.
You haven't seen that video that she put together yet with when Rob Mello was on. The first time he was on, we were having bad connections, and so they came back on the next week. But instead of saying testing, he was going titties, titties.
No, I missed that one.
Hey, you should just put it up, Boom. Let's play it on the
Sure.
screen.
Okay. Yeah, it's only like a couple minutes.
It's like 90 seconds. It's not that long. It's just, but it's funny though. He's just saying titties, and then he even spells it out at one point. It's like a rap.
I wonder what was on his mind.
Titties. You watched that show, right? When Rob Mello was on, did you watch that one?
Think so. I don't remember that part though.
Well, that was the one that was like messed up. They were only on for like 30 minutes is when he said titties. And then the second one, when they came back, that's where at the end he did that joke where he stood up. What did Jesus say when he was nailed to the cross? And they removed the hands, the feet.
I goofed. So give me 1 second. I gotta find the video again.
Come on, Boom.
We want to see some titties.
Well, you won't be seeing those, but you'll be hearing the word a lot.
Yeah, multiple times, that's for sure.
Right. Okay. So I'll go to StreamYard.
Yeah.
Share. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume on.
And I'll go ahead and add it to stream.
All right, tell me when you're ready. I'm not looking at the screen.
Yeah, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Might be able to bring it up.
Titties.
Titties everywhere.
Titties everywhere.
It looks miserable, that picture.
T to the I to the TTY.
David Rebecca going titties.
I tried to get all of us in there. I know I have one in there too, but I don't remember where it's at.
Titty.
It's all the beautiful titties around. You got a whole bunch of titties out of it, though.
So there is the titty song. That is my masterpiece.
You guys have problems. I'm joking. Wow.
Oh, I made myself bigger. Hello. Let's see. Or I could just make it the me show.
The me show.
There we go.
Oh no, don't play again.
How long did it take you to make the titty master piece?
Oh my god, it took me forever. That
What
was
did you use?
this editing software I had, but I've taught myself editing, so I don't have like no background in computers whatsoever. So it took me a long time to like cut out each time somebody said titty and like place it in certain places with the music and like putting the little thumbnails together. That was the easy part, but I had 2 different music tracks together. And then I had I had to place the titties in certain spots, so it was.
That's why I had to put titties in spots. Did you motorboat them? Yeah, I motorboat them.
You can't win with this conversation.
That's the stuff we talk about here on the House of Horrors.
Yeah.
The House of Titties.
It was talking about nipple bots at one time.
Yep.
I think I
Yeah.
brought that up. It was talking about androids having nipples, so it's talking about nipple bots.
You guys talk about the bat nipples yet?
Bat nipples? No, I don't know about
The
bat
George
nipples.
Clooney nips.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember that. Like, what the hell? Oh, what's funny is since we had Steve on, I watched Super Task Force 1. Did you watch that? Boom. The
Super Task Force 1.
Well, you know what I didn't realize until I watched it again. My roommate's friend came over who they grew up together, and she's known him for a long time. And we started talking, and we like clicked it. She likes conventions and silly stuff, and we were like joking around. And I told her about Super Task Force 1, and she's like, "No, I haven't seen it." And she's like, "Oh my god, this is so great!" So we watched it. But as we're watching it, she goes, "Why does it look like when it shows the guys task force, it looks like they have bikini tops on, and then the girls have the dresses on?" And I'm like, "You know what? I didn't even notice that when I watched it." It's like, and so we're like, "Oh, we got an inside joke now. This is a bad day." So when Rainey came home, he's like, "Hey guys, what's up?" And we're both like, "This is a bad day." That's on Tubi. Super Task Force 1. Check it out. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's like it's so ridiculous.
It's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, it's supposed to be funny. It's like a Power Ranger spoof.
Yeah, the same guy who did the Carousel did it. Yeah, it's great.
You guys will pull my horror card. You guys be seeing horror movies that I never even seen. I heard a lot of y'all talking about the Carousel ones, but there's so many movies you guys be talking about. I'll be like, oh no, I haven't seen that.
So. You'd like Carousel. That I don't know if the first one is on Tubi. I know the second one is, but you gotta watch the first
one. Plex.
Oh, okay.
Because I tried to look for it on Tubi and it wasn't on there, so I googled it. But it is on Plex, which is just like Tubi. It's free.
Right.
Yeah, I remember you were trying to sell me on the Wild Eye movies, Steven. And I know that's your thing, but I've just always been like, Wild Eye's just, I don't know.
There's some good,
maybe I haven't seen the right ones.
I mean, yeah, there are ones that are like, what the fuck am I watching? But there are good ones, though, too. So, yeah. You got to watch the good ones.
Man, I was, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say low budget horror because most of it is low budget. Depending on how you look at it, it all is. But like the lowest, like you ever seen a movie called The Other Side? Where it's like reapers, people like souls, people are escaping hell, and then when you escape hell, they send reapers out to collect you and bring you back. Did you ever see that one?
I don't think so.
It's called The Other Side?
Uh-huh. It's like really good, but it looks like when you're watching it, it looks like it was shot with like an old school camcorder, and the movie's only like from 2005 maybe.
Nice.
I saw that.
So they try to make it look like a found footage?
I don't think so. I just think they just made their movie like that. It's like it looks like it was shot on VHS, but it's like a damn good movie. Like the concept is really good.
It was
like,
a shot. It was a SOV, a shot on video movie, probably.
Yeah, and so like those type of movies I've watched, it was kind of like that's like the most low budget movies I've watched as far as horror. I mean, I've seen some bad ones, but I actually enjoyed that one. There was one called it came in this pack. You probably remember it was from Full Moon. It was like a Slasher 101 pack, and it had Intruder in it, which he was talking about earlier, and it had Bleed. Did you ever see Bleed?
Bleed. Oh, okay. Is that where he had the white mask on and the knife on the cover?
Yeah, that one. Like those were pretty good. Like the Full Moon, there's some good Full Moon ones, but that's about as low budget as I could go. For
I like the Doll and the Doll Man movies.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched those. I watched the Puppet
there's
Master.
Full Moon as well. There's even a Doll versus Doll Man, which
there's demonic toys versus
demonic toys. That's right, not Doll. My bad.
That's all right.
Yeah, demonic
Doll
toys
versus Doll Man. What?
It was demonic toys. My bad. Yes.
That's all right.
Demonic. There's a demonic toy series, and then there's Doll Man, which I don't remember how many Doll Man movies there are, but there is a Doll Man versus Demonic Toys, which I think that's my favorite out of all of them.
I thought it was Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys.
There is a
Probably.
Puppet Master. There is a Puppet Master in Demonic Toys, yeah. But there's also a Doll Man also.
And then there's what was it, the Bong, Evil Bong versus
Evil
something.
Bong.
Versus Gingerbread Man? Is it Gingerbread?
I got all those. The Evil
Right,
Bong.
Ginger
I got
Dead
the stash box set of all the Evil Bong movies, all 10 of them. I got the stash.
Are those
I
good?
own one or two.
Those are funny, yeah.
Because I did like Gingerbread Man, like it was batshit, but I enjoyed that.
Yeah, there's
And
like
that
three or four of them, but the first one's the best because it's got Gary Busey. But
right.
Oh, here, let me grab my stash box real quick.
Kind of disturbing though, like just how the cookie in the dough, like that's really disturbing.
Yeah, that was weird.
But yeah, the first one's the best, and then I don't really remember much of the rest of them, but yeah, I really like the first one.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind picking those up. I got the first one. Do I have the first one? I know I've seen it.
I got the first, and I believe the second and third as well. I know for a fact I got the first one.
I got a feeling one day those full moon movies will be hard to find, so I better start getting some of the ones I like.
I got the stash box here that I got number 54 out of 200. They were limited.
Wow.
Oh, well, who knows? It's probably not even going to show with this stupid screen, but there's the big old box of it all, and it's signed by I forget her name right offhand, but she's in a bunch of the different Evil Bong ones. Actually, I sent her a message on Facebook because she's done some other stuff too, and I can't think of her name because I wanted to try to maybe get her on the show, but I don't know if the message didn't go through. I might try again. But
yeah, Darcy was in one of them. I want to say it's the third one, and then she's coming back for number 8 because they were talking about that on Joe Bob last night about the Evil Bong movies because they had the guy who created Full Moon as a guest.
Yeah, he's cool. Shit, I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, I can't think of his name either. He was just on last
night.
night.
I've met him. I've met him too. Oh my god, that's gonna bug me now.
That's a cool set from what I can see. But yeah,
the parts that you can see, it's yeah.
Did you get the trunk for Puppet Master? Did you ever get that trunk?
Yes, I have that too somewhere right now, but I'm not getting that too. But yeah, I got the trunk. Toulon's trunk or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I dropped out of those. Like I think I seen the last one I seen was Curse, maybe. Whatever 5 or 6, I dropped out. So I have no idea where that franchise went afterwards. But those first 4 to 5 were like really big for me. Growing up.
I got something on my box. I don't know what it is. No. Hopefully it'll come off. I don't know what that is. There's something weird on my box. No.
That's what she said. Yeah, but there's only thing left is coming out. I mean, there's some movies that came out already that I haven't seen that I want to see. And I want to see this movie called Clean. But other than that, only thing I really want to see is this. I just want to see how they're going to wrap up this Halloween. Because I thought that last Halloween was shit. I really did. Halloween Kills.
There was a couple of corny parts, but I mean, I like the kills in it. It was pretty good. So we'll see how the last one ends.
Dude, I don't know, man. I feel like they false advertised a lot of that. Like we thought we was gonna get some hospital action like the original part 2, and I don't know. It just Jamie Lee Curtis, like why was she even in the movie? You know, just I don't know.
You hear how Jason Blumhouse was saying that he'll get Robert Englund back to do another Nightmare.
I saw that, and for some reason I believe him. But you know, Robert Englund did say this. He said he would have did another Freddy vs. Jason because he wanted to finish that out, and he said if he was to come back to the role, he would do it as a prequel, which I've always wanted. Like I would love a 10, but I don't really want a movie. I would like a 10-episode series of just the story of Krueger before he became the Dream Demon. You know, just what he was doing when he was the Springwood Slasher. I mean, you know, before he was that, like with the kids and stuff. I think that would be really good. And he said he would come back for that. I don't know how you pull that off now that he's older. You have to do a lot of de-aging, but
yeah,
I think that'll be cool.
Just DH his face. That's all. Like when they brought Mark Hamill on.
I'm a huge Freddy fan, so I'll be into that. I just watched Freddy's
Stranger
Nightmares for
Things.
the first time.
Okay.
Did you watch those?
Yeah, I started watching them. I got to go back to them, but those are interesting. They're like different
So,
stories of different people. Yeah.
hey, I mean, I had fun with them. People knock them, but there. If you're a Freddy fan, there's a lot of episodes with Freddy. Like there's this episode with the chick from Law and Order, Mariska Hargitay, something like that. The Olivia from Law and Order, and there's a good
Okay.
episode with her when she's very young and she's running from Freddy. So like, it's not just an anthology series. Like there's really legit episodes that's connected. Like the very last episode is super connected to his story. Like it's a little bit more in depth. It's about him going back to prom or something, about him getting even with, I guess, his classmates. So it was a good episode.
Okay.
So there's some good stuff in there.
What did I do with my control? What I did with my control? I'm trying to... Oh, I was sitting on it.
Do you guys hate that remake of Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah,
I thought it sucked.
I do own it because I have, I have the complete set, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. I don't think they did well with casting the dude. What was his name? Jesse something or other.
Yeah, Jackie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
don't
don't hate it.
completely hate it, but it's just like,
Yeah.
It is the worst of Freddy Krueger movies. It is for like a dead last, but I don't think it's like people make it like it's unbearable. It's trash. I don't think it's that bad.
It's like, speaking of
you know?
Freddy, my shirt on that I'm wearing tonight.
Yeah.
So.
But my taste in horror movies is different. It's weird because a lot of movies people hate in the community, I'm like, I love that movie. Like a lot of people hate Rob Zombie's first Halloween. I love that. I hate the second one, but I love it.
I didn't like the
I
second
think
one.
everybody hates the second one, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah,
I like the first.
Everybody
Rob
has
Zombie
different
one,
tastes, so I don't see. People shouldn't like judge somebody over their taste. That's just my opinion. Of course, people will, but
that's what I love about the community. I love hearing your opinions, and I'm quick to ask you why. And it's not about like challenging your opinion. It's just I love to hear what because it makes me think about things differently. Like, well, oh, I didn't look at it like that. Because I love to hear why. Because everybody's different from different walks of life, and you just like something totally different for maybe a different reason. I just like hearing the why.
Yeah, and I always say you can have your own opinion, even if it's wrong.
No, you can't.
No, it's like you can have your opinion, but it's wrong.
Tell that to Al. He hates the remake of was it Jason Friday the 13th? He hates that remake.
Oh yeah. See, I don't think. Now I know it's not the best Jason, but I don't think it's probably. I wouldn't say the worst, but I don't think it's that bad. No. Every now and then I'll watch it because it's just not. It's different than the rest of the movies, but. Every now and then, it's like I kind of want to watch Jason, but I don't really want to watch the older ones. I'll watch the remake because I own all these as well. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's as horrible. Definitely, I would say the Freddy remake is worse than the Jason remake.
I disagree. I actually like the Freddy remake better. I'm the only person on that island, but I kind of like the Freddy one better. But the funny thing is with the Jason. I used to hate that movie like everybody else, the remake. And when I watched it last summer, I'm like, oh, this movie really isn't that bad. I think when it came out, we wanted something and we didn't get it. And then we just didn't like it. But it's a pretty good movie. But I always said the criticism for me is it's basically a Wrong Turn movie with Jason, with the Jason mask.
True.
Like, it's just like Wrong Turn. So that's why I didn't like it initially. But it's I like the this supernatural Jared Padalecki, and I like the cast. I had fun with it. It's better than it's better than I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the original Friday 13th. Everybody, I think I think people when it comes to these big franchises, they love to just say it's like cliche, like the first. Yeah. I think there's so many sequels that are better than the first in a lot of franchises, but we're just so used to saying the first. I think the first Friday 13th is a lot dead. In my opinion, it's dead last in my rankings. I don't care for it. But that's blasphemous to the purists.
Oh, sorry. Some people with remakes would say that too. It's like, the original is better, and it's just like there's a couple of like the remakes that kind of like better than the original, but it's almost blasphemy to say that. But
yeah,
I can't remember which ones they all are off.
And sometimes they're not better, but they're pretty decent. Like I think Chucky that might be my favorite horror movie, the first one. But the new one, the remake, it was a pretty decent movie. I liked it a lot. Is it better than the original? No,
If they
no,
didn't
not at
call it
all.
Chucky, it would have been good because the whole AI thing was cool. But it's like it's not Chucky though. Don't call it Chucky. They should have just had it something else. Then it would have been a great movie. But
I
Right.
really
I
enjoyed
like
it.
the remake as Chucky as well. I think they did pretty good, but I do agree they should have called it something else. But it is good. I do like that one. I actually quite enjoy that one quite a
Like
bit.
the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, I think that's the best one they've made. The one from 03 with Jessica Biel.
The
I think that was
bus
the best one they made.
no, the
Yeah.
Jessica Biel one, not the new. Not
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you were talking about the newest one.
I haven't seen that one yet. I wish they would release it physical. I have a thing about streaming, if you guys probably don't know. So like when stuff's just on streaming, you probably notice I haven't seen it. I try to boycott streaming. I just try to do physical. If it's on
Gotcha.
physical, I'll get it. I don't know.
Yeah, with
Just a
it being a
stance I made.
Netflix movie, I
Mhm.
don't know if they're gonna put it on physical because Netflix is pretty weird about putting stuff on physical form. If it's not already in physical form by the time they get it, if it was like one of their movies,
Mhm.
I don't think they put it on physical form, unfortunately.
I think they got some. Well, it was meant for theaters and it got sold to them. So I think there's a chance. Plus, it's a
Oh.
huge franchise, so maybe.
Okay.
But
I
I don't
just seen
know.
they're making
It's
another
doubtful.
one.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna make another one.
Of course they
They'll
are.
make a
But
sequel to it.
yeah. But you know, I got to see it somehow. Maybe I'll bootleg it. I don't know. I just don't. I love physical media, so I just try not to. Other than YouTube, I don't really stream.
Right. That's understandable.
But
yeah,
but
the
YouTube.
Jessica Biel one is pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's the one I went and seen at the theater. I could be wrong.
Mhm.
I know there was one of them. It was either that one or was there one after that or before that? I don't remember how the order
Well,
went.
the beginning came out after, like the prequel to that movie, which was really good. That was good too.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was either the one with Jessica Biel or the one you just mentioned I saw in the theater.
Mhm.
I don't remember which one it was off the top of my head because it was so long ago. But I remember
It's
I
the
went
sheriff.
by myself.
The sheriff is everything in those movies. The sheriff,
Yeah.
he's so good. But I don't know. I think that's a lot of bullshit. I just think that's becoming a talking point. Just things people say because there's a lot of good reboots. Usually there's good reboots opposed to remakes because there are differences. But there's a lot of good second dudes like even especially when you go into other genres. They've redone Batman. They've redone a lot of those stuff that are technically better movies. I just think we get wrapped up into saying the first of something is everything. And then some movies are for purists. They started, like Psycho is huge. Black Christmas is huge for like stalker horror, like slashers. But when you watch Black Christmas, I love that cast, but that movie's not that great. It really isn't. But some
Are you
purists
talking
will
about
tear your head
Black
off.
Xmas or the new one?
Yeah, the '70s one with John Saxon and. Yeah, it's not that great, but maybe because I didn't live with it. Maybe because I just seen it last year. Maybe that's what it is. But I
the Black Xmas, the first remake to that one is pretty good. I like
it's
that
better.
one.
I think it's better.
And yeah, I agree with that one.
And then the newer one.
The newer one, I did not like whatsoever. It was just
I'm
like,
hearing that.
what is this?
Yeah.
That one was interesting.
I have it. And then there's Evil Dead, which I didn't see. Everybody loves Evil Dead remakes. So there's a lot of remakes out there that's really good. It's just for some reason everybody just says no, don't remake it. And for me, I don't mind remakes because they don't destroy the original content. So there have been remakes of franchises or redos that if it wasn't for that remake, I wouldn't have never watched the originals. So it made me go back. Like, all right, something like Charlie's Angels. When it came out in 2000, it was okay. I don't hate it, but it made me go back and watch the TV show, and I love the TV show now. So it's just sometimes they have that effect, and I don't think people look at it in positive ways. But
yeah, there's been a few movies I've watched, and I can't. Like there's this one movie I think it's called. I want to say it's called Hustle. I'm not sure. It has Rebel Wilson or what's her name, Rebel Wilson, and somebody else. I can't think of the other person in it. I want to say it's called Hustle. I might have the name wrong, but it was a remake to like an older movie, and I never knew that when I watched it. And I've seen people like hating on the movie, and I was like, it's not that bad. I quite enjoyed this movie with Rebel Wilson in it, and then come to find out it was a remake, reboot this like old like 70s, 80s movie that
Is that Michael?
I think that's him.
Was it me? What? Something going on?
There was
Nope.
just a
Something
lot
going
of
on.
static going on on your
Queen
end
Okay.
for some reason.
Queen
Okay, is it
Fan
on?
5 just came in. He said that he doesn't know if we knew or care, but today marks the 13th anniversary of Michael Jackson's death. In
Oh, wow.
2009 was 13 years ago. Wow. I didn't
Didn't
Oh
realize
yeah,
that
I
was
heard that.
Yeah, because my grandpa passed away like within the same week, so it's been 13 years since my grandpa passed as well. Wow. Because I remember sitting in his living room, was cleaning out his house, and was watching the TV, watching Michael Jackson's funeral.
Mm.
I can't believe it's been
Yeah.
13 years. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Mm,
Wow. Shows you how time flies. I think
that is
what
true.
is
Well-
today. It marks a few days. Didn't Batman come out today, or was that a couple days ago?
I think
Like
it was a few
Prince.
days ago or something. I
Yeah.
saw something on that a few days ago. Well, like how much time goes by? You probably weren't on when I was saying, but the other night, a convention friend that I've known, I met at my first convention, Froggy, he passed away. And I was thinking when I first met him, and I'm like, well, let's see, my first convention. I'm like, damn, I've known him for 23 years.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And
Yeah, it does fly. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I stopped and thought, I was like, I just realized I've known you since 2002. Like it feels like yesterday though, but that really has, time is just flying. I I remember turning 21. It's like it was yesterday. It goes so fast. The older you get though, you're just like, God damn it.
It was like last year or year before, I had a head injury, and I was arguing with my son because he was having a birthday. And I was like, "You're turning," because he's 17 now, so I think he was turning 16 or something like that. I'm like, "No, you're not. You're turning like 15 or whatever." Like, no, I'm turning 16. But yeah, I had a whole argument. I'm like, "No, you're not. You're just messing with me because I hit my head." No.
If you're good, you could have convinced him that he was younger because you can be like, I had you, so I know how old you are. That's
Queen
the
Fan
trick.
said, yeah. He said he remembers watching it all over the news back in 09 at his grandparents' house. It all went from a heart attack death within a matter of hours.
Yeah, it was sad. It was sad. Um, I'm shocked they haven't made a movie about Michael Jackson yet, like a big movie.
True.
Yeah. I mean, I
He's
think they did
huge.
like a couple TV movies, but they haven't done like anything theatrical or anything.
For somebody of his magnitude. I mean, look, we just getting an Elvis movie again, so you would think we have a big Michael Jackson movie,
Another
but
Elvis movie, like come on. Yeah.
they say it's good though, right? I watched what did I watch?
I
Oh,
haven't
well,
heard
get
anybody
this.
talk
They're
about it
actually
yet.
they're actually doing a Weird Al movie. Daniel Radcliffe is going to be Weird Al. It's like, okay, you're going to do a Weird Al movie? That's crazy. But
He might nail that part though.
I saw the trailer for it. It looked pretty interesting. So, and I heard that he actually learned to play the accordion for the movie, and Weird Al actually let him use his accordion.
That's
So.
cool, man. That's cool. Biopics is cool, but it's weird. As much as I can like the person they're about, I really got to be in the mood for a biopic. I don't know what it is. It's like a mindset.
Yeah.
I
It's not
can't
like
just
a
jump
top
into them. Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm going to watch this biopic today. I've been waiting a whole year for this movie.
Right. I watched that Respect. It was pretty good. The trailers didn't look good. It looked at maybe like a cable movie. But when I watched it, I was
remember wanting to
surprised.
see
Pretty
that.
good. Yeah,
I don't remember why I didn't watch it, but I remember wanting to see that one.
Yeah, put
I
it
probably
on your
ended up
list.
forgetting and got sidetracked and never got around to it. It's more likely what happened.
Yeah, that was like surprisingly good. That was like pretty good. I didn't expect that to be. I expected that to barely be decent because the trailers didn't. It just looked cheap, and I think it was the way they cut the trailers. It didn't feel that way when you watched it.
Yeah.
Nice. Remember the one they did on the one called Ray, where Jamie Foxx played.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
That might
I
be
like that one.
the best portrayal I've seen as a biopic. Like just a person just playing somebody. That might be the best for me.
Yeah, I would
I
agree with
I
you
think
there.
so,
Well, I
yeah.
haven't seen a lot of them, but I would still agree.
I mean, because I see him, I see Ray. I don't know that. I forget I'm watching Jamie Foxx when I'm. So yeah, that
Hmm.
is a really good one.
Yeah,
Even though it may be a hard watch for certain people, what's love got to do with it was really good biopic.
nice. I don't know if
I
I've
don't know
seen
if you
that
got
one or not. There's a lot of movies I forget that I watched, but
Tina Turner, Angela Bassett, and what's the guy's name? Lawrence Fishburne.
I think I
That's it.
did see that one. I once you said Angela Bassett, I think because I think I did see that one.
Really good. It's 93 maybe, 92, 93. It's pretty good. I watched it's funny how movies can change on you and just with losing people and stuff. So I watched what did I watch not too long ago? Like a movie I've always watched all my life, but it's been a while. So I watched Ghosts. And watching Ghosts now after you lose a few people, like those ending scenes is like heavy. Like it's like
Yeah,
they're different movies now. It's like,
yeah,
damn it. I don't know if I could watch Ghosts like I used to.
agreed. Yeah,
But boy, that's a good movie. I think there's movies like that that's just been around forever and we forget, like, that's really a good movie. We're just so used to it, we forget that, like, that's really a
hmm,
well made movie. Especially I mean, Patrick Swayze he's a good actor, but he's not like, the top of that was a really good role for him.
Mhm. Queen fans said they are making a biopic about Michael. It's already in production. They're even looking for the guy to play Michael right now. It's been confirmed
Mm.
by the MJ Estate, Lionsgate, and the producer of Freddie Mercury Queen biopic, Bohemian Rhapsody, Graham King. Okay.
Well, that's good news. So that sounds all legit. Like, if all that's behind it, it's coming. That's good.
yeah. I liked what the movie that they did about Freddie Mercury too. I seen that one. Was it called the Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
Um, I think
Yes,
that's the
that was
newest
good.
one that they made. But yeah, I liked that one. I know they have
Which
one on
one is
Elton
it? It's
John
a
too, but I
musical.
haven't.
Is it is it the Elton John or that one that you just mentioned? Is that which one's the musical? Like,
It might be Elton John. I know I own it, but I haven't watched it yet. So I'm not sure on that one. But Bohemian Rhapsody, they're kind of you're getting shown like how they got the band together
Yeah.
and how
hmm
they made their
okay,
songs and stuff. So there is music in there, obviously, because they're
hmm
talking about a
yeah.
musician.
So,
But
but it's more a traditional movie because one of them, I think
I
it
would
might
say
be
yeah.
Rocket Man. It's like a straight up musical almost.
Hmm.
One of them, so it
Yeah.
must be Rocket Man.
I know I own it, but I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really
Yeah,
say.
because like even as a kid, it was like a musical, like right from the beginning. So I was like, okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it wasn't a bad movie, but it was just like, oh, okay. I mean, obviously it's music, but like right from the beginning, though, like I thought it was like him going through his career and all that, and so
Well, here's a question for you guys: is there a biopic that you're waiting for? Like, you're like, damn, how come we didn't get that biopic yet? That you would really like to see?
Stephen King. No, no, I don't know.
That'd be cool. That'd be kind of cool. I ain't thinking about that. No,
I
none for you.
actually,
I
as a
would.
kid, with Stephen King, like writing, that could be interesting.
It could be. I think Wes Craven could be interesting too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That would sell too. You get the right person to play him, and then you put a little Scream and Nightmare on Elm Street element in there. People would
Mhm.
run to see that. Um, I really want to see. I don't know how in comedy you guys are. I really want. They've been talking about it for years, but I want to see Richard Pryor biopic. I'm
Oh,
shocked we have
Oh,
never got that.
true. Yeah, he's
yeah.
basically from my hometown, so yeah, that would be a good one.
Oh, that's cool. What hometown is that? Is that
Uh,
Indiana?
he
Is it
he was born in Peoria, Illinois.
Illinois?
I didn't
Okay.
live in Peoria, but I lived in a neighboring city. They have a statue of him in town. They even named a street after him too, after his passing.
That's cool. Yeah, I would
But
love
yeah,
to
that
see
would be a
that.
good one to see. I didn't think of it. Yeah.
Queen's fans saying that they changed a lot of history of Queen, which I did not know that because I don't really know the history of Queen. So, so you said
I
ninety
wonder how
percent of
that
that
is.
movie is not correct.
Yeah, a lot of them are because like the one I was saying you got what's love got to do with it? It's it's based off a book, so it isn't really so like the people that it was based off of like Tina Turner. They had no input, so somebody wrote a book about their life, and even they were saying no, a lot of that's fiction that didn't happen, but that they went and got their rights from the person that wrote the book, so they were able to make that, so a lot of that is fiction, but it was still a
Yeah.
good movie. But yeah, I expect that. I expect, to be honest
Yes.
with you, 65, 70% like true. The rest
Right.
is
And same with
fiction.
like documentaries. People's like, oh, it's a documentary. That's true. It's not. It's like the perspective of the person making the film. Of
For
course, they're
sure.
going to like film something that's going to benefit of their perspective. But just because
Hmm.
it's a documentary does not mean it's true. But people's like, no, I saw this documentary. That means it's true. No,
Hmm.
it does not. You got to
Yeah.
figure what out what is actually true because only perspective of the filmmaker.
Yeah, and they kill a lot of people in them documentaries. It could be false, and just because it's in the doc, I mean, we could make a documentary right now. It doesn't mean it's
Sure.
true. It's just,
Exactly.
to, I don't know. But it's like, I guess, like
I
at
can make a
like
documentary
headlines.
of the flying spaghetti monster. you
What?
know?
It's like headlines, though, right? Like people used to think they didn't even read the articles. They see the headline and they just think, oh, that's what it is. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, and they clickbait bullshit lie in those headlines.
Yeah.
Sometimes the
Hmm.
articles are bullshit lies coming from the news. So
True.
I hate to say it, but it's true. We've seen it a lot in the last few years. And
Hmm.
I'm not like trying to go in like the political aspect. I'm talking about like in like movies and like the pop culture aspect. I'm staying in that realm, but yeah, I've just like some of it's just like, oh my god, that is not what happened whatsoever. Like
Nobody thinks for
there was
themselves.
an article that what's his
Hmm.
name John Carpenter died, and then he like commented on it, was like, no, I'm not dead. It was either an article or a post or something that's like, that's not even
Yeah,
true. What are you doing?
I hate those because it feels so bad to call say somebody's dead and they're not. Like it's just it's weird. I don't know. It's weird.
Let's see. Queen said, what was the newest one? He said Brian and Roger were saying they wanted to make it extremely accurate to Queen history, yet that is not what the film is.
They probably try to amp it up so it's more, I hate to put it this way, but like more entertainment aspect. I don't know like the true story behind it. Just like with like, we'll put example like a horror movie that says based on a true story or inspired by a true story. Just because it
Hmm.
has that does not mean the whole movie is based on that. We'll take
Right.
Jeepers Creepers for example. It says based on a true story. The only true part about that is there's this one scene where the Jeepers Creeper guy is like chasing them down the highway, and then they are not chasing my. I think they pass like a church or something, and he's like burying something,
Hmm.
and they see that, and then he goes and chases them or whatever. That's
Hmm.
like the only true aspect because that was actually on Unsolved Mysteries. Somebody had seen, they memorized the license plate. They had seen somebody like burying somewhere. So that
Oh
part's
wow.
true. So
Oh,
anytime
that's.
I see a movie that says based on a true story or whatever, and I was like, I
Hmm.
really like this movie, I'll go and I was like, I'll research if I'm interested enough. I'll go and research the story behind it. I did that with
Hmm.
like, have you seen Compliance?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my god, you should watch Compliance. That movie's fucked up.
Compliance. It sounds familiar. Compliance.
Yeah, okay. So
It's
in
fairly new though,
Compliance,
right?
yeah, it's fairly new. It's based on a true story, and what I've came to deduce, most of it in the movie is pretty well based on what actually happened. I don't know what has got changed because I watched like a news thing about it, and then I watched the movie, so it seems pretty right on. I'm sure things
Hmm.
have been changed, but it seems pretty right on. This guy basically decided to go and fuck with some restaurants, like fast food places.
Oh, with the cop
Oh
and he told
yeah.
with the employee
He
to make her
pretended to be a cop. He would call the restaurant and like describe somebody, and they're like, "Oh, it sounds like such and such." They would put that person on the phone, and then he would like make them do horrible things to him. Like they'd make them strip down naked. They'd have to stand in the kitchen all naked and shit.
The search
And you was like,
symbol, yeah.
you watch this, it's like, there's no way this actually happened, but it did. It
Why would
fucking
they
did.
listen to that? That's so stupid. That makes no sense.
I
Why that
worked in food
manager-
management my whole life pretty much, and I watched that. I was like, how in the hell is this lady believing this guy? She just took his word for it and held this teenager captive in the kitchen and did everything the cop said to do.
Mhm.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, you don't do that shit. And apparently he got more than one place to do it. I don't remember how many it ended up being. I think they said somewhere, but it was all over. Like, he just called over the place. It didn't matter. He was just like, it wasn't like located to his local area. He just like called wherever.
But what in manager's mind though would go with that and be like, okay, we'll strip shirts. Like what? Like
That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
what about Phone Booth? You guys see the movie Phone Booth when the guy
Oh,
had him in
yeah.
the phone booth? It's kind of sounds similar. I can believe that, especially if it's in the 80s, the 70s. I mean, people still give, hey, the people call about yeah, grandma, I need $20,000 or they're going to kill me. You know, people give up their money still. I don't
Right,
know.
exactly.
I can see it. It's I don't know.
Yeah, and
I don't
this
know, but
didn't even
that's
happen
wild.
in the 80s. I think it was like 2000s or 90s, 2000s. It's
I think it was
fairly
in the
recent.
2000s.
I think it was 2000s.
If not, it was if it was 90s, it'd be the late 90s.
Yo,
if it
yeah,
was,
definitely.
but-
I'm pretty sure it was 2000s, but I watched this and I couldn't believe that this manager was doing the shit she did, and she still don't believe she was in the wrong. It's the sad part. It's like, oh my god, it's like I can't believe they put that girl through that stuff.
It's like that manager needs to be put in jail too for doing that.
Exactly.
No, you're supposed to feel for her. Like, you ever watch all the stuff they did on the Tanya Harding stuff? So there are people that, that take different sides of that story. They're with Tanya or with Nancy. But boy, that movie
I
was
remember that
entertaining.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
That was a blast from the past. God, I remember that. I don't remember if I
You-
watched any of the movies about it yet, but I do
Oh,
remember
you didn't
it
watch the new
happening.
one?
I don't know
Tanya?
if I have. I don't think I have.
Oh, that's great. I mean it.
Okay.
It really is great. Like that is. It's so much. It's a dramedy. So but it's funny. It's everything. It's just. But it's weird because the other day, I think it might have been Al. He mentioned it. It was a while ago, and he said there's another movie like that, and it was based on, I think, more from Nancy's perspective. And the girl that plays Nancy is Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street. Heather Locklear, or what's her name? Heather Langenkamp. Heather Langenkamp. Langenkamp. And it's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. And so that movie, the new one with Margot Robbie, is actually almost the same exact movie with a little bit more comedy into it. But they're both decent movies, especially the Margot Robbie one.
Nice. I like her. I'll have to check that out. I don't think I remember hearing about it being released, so I'll have to look for it.
I think it was on TV. If it was on Fox or Lifetime or something, or I don't know.
We don't have cable, so I probably would have missed it.
Do you do
But,
physical? Because it pops up. Do you have Big Lots and stuff around you, or Dollar Tree?
Yeah, I got
It
a
pops
Big
up there
Lots.
now.
I haven't been to the one that we have here in town yet, but we do have a Big Lots.
Oh man, if you see that, because
But,
it
yeah.
pops up. I know it's at Big Lots, and then I know also too, like the Blu-rays, like Blu-ray DVD combo, and it also pops up at the Dollar Tree from time to time. Really good.
Nice. Yeah, I hit the Dollar Tree occasionally, and I always check the movies every time I go.
You got a bad selection. It's always picked over.
It just depends. Sometimes there's hardly anything there, or sometimes there'll be a decent selection, but it just kind of depends when I hit it. Because we have two. So if one of them doesn't have that many movies, I go check the other one, and sometimes they'll have better, and sometimes it won't. Or they won't have movies at all.
There's been times where I went in and the person goes, "Oh, the person just bought all those movies." Like they just buy the whole section. They don't even care. Like even if there's doubles of them, they'll just buy.
It's
all
because
of them.
they sell them.
They sell them. It's like okay.
It's bullshit. I can't stand it. But yeah, I mean, you do what you got to do. If you. But I don't know.
I mean, I've resold. I won't lie. I've resold stuff, but I don't buy like 50 of them. I might like get one or two. It's like.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with reselling, but it's weird. You feel a way when a person takes everything though.
I don't think
It's just
that I don't think that should be allowed. I don't think you should be able to take everything. There should be a limit.
Yeah.
But
There's people that wait outside for these new releases, like like the Steelbook thing is a big thing. They wait at the Best Buy for them to open, and they go and buy the whole rack, and then they just resell them. And it's just
Yeah.
like it's kind of nasty. I mean, because like me, if you see something out there and you're like, oh, that movie goes for $40, and you'll just see it for $2, and you're like, hey, I mean, yeah, do what you got to do, but like to just take everything from everybody is kind of a nasty move.
yeah.
Agreed. Queens fan scalpers fucking suck.
I'm trying to be PC here, guys.
But yeah, when Memorial weekend we went down. I don't know if I wouldn't call myself a scalper because I kept the shit to myself, but we went down to visit my parents in Illinois, and I stopped at the Dollar Tree there because I had heard Scare Package was out at the Dollar Tree, and I was like, I've already checked mine. I'll just go down to the one here while we're here and check, see if they have Scare Package. Of course, they didn't. But when I was in that aisle, which is usually in with like the dog food and stuff, I found treats that my dog really likes, and I cannot find them in the Dollar Trees up here anymore. They quit having them. I bought all of this treat that she likes because she's kind of particular. So
Well, that's sort of different, I guess. Right?
Yeah, but I kept them because they're going to be my stockpile because they're hard to find.
I've done something
I
similar
can
to
never
that. Yeah.
find them. But yeah, she likes these like barbecue treats, which is odd because she don't like food from the table that's got barbecue, but she likes these barbecue treats. And I seen that they had like a whole row of them at this Dollar Tree, and I was like, these are coming home with us.
The funny thing is in that situation, they would have sat there if you didn't buy them. Like it's regional. Like there are stores where something sits there forever in a day, and then like you probably are the only one that would have came and bought those. They'll probably still be there if you didn't buy them. Like that happens too.
But yeah, I don't know if they just sell out or what up here, or if they don't get them at all. But I've checked when we've run out. I've checked both Dollar Trees, and I never can find them.
Well, I'll tell you what these jerks do with the movies. Anyway. They take them before they even put them out. Sometimes I've seen it. They'll put them behind the counter and pick out what they like before they even put them on the floor. They definitely do that. But I don't blame them. I probably would do it too.
Yeah.
I guess that's just the game, as they would say.
Yeah.
Right.
I was going through Tubi here. There's a Tubi original Scariest Monsters in America. From horrifying home invasions to cunning cannibals, uncover evidence of each beast to determine once and for all which monster is the scariest in America. I might have to check that out.
Do you guys watch docs for horror? Because it's like, I'm sure you've seen so many movies. It's like, what can they tell you new? But like, do you still watch them new docs they're always making for all the movies you've seen 100 times?
I mean, not all of them, but I've seen a few. But I don't watch.
Yeah, I would agree. I probably haven't seen all of them, but I've seen some.
And that's another thing.
How interesting it looks.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You got to be in the mood to see that too. Like, oh, okay,
right?
It's not
like, do they still intrigue you though? I mean, like, if they came out with a doc for, I don't know, Michael and Jason, like, would that really intrigue you? Because what can they tell you at this point that you don't know?
I mean, didn't they already do that Crystal Lake Memoirs or whatever? Or...
Yeah, they've done like 3 of them for Jason. Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything else. I mean, I don't know how many more they can do then.
I mean, like, what's the ones that's popular now? The History of Violent, the History of Horror, or something like that. Those are pretty popular. They're like seasons, and they go through all the
the Eli Roth ones.
Eli Roth. I actually haven't watched those yet.
I think I'm behind on it, but I've watched most of it. I like those.
See, so you guys are still enthusiastic about it. See,
yeah,
like you're
like a whole like hour or so long documentary, but Eli Roth thing is like 30-40 minutes long, and he goes quick and keeps it entertaining. But sometimes those long documentaries get kind of boring. But I watch the Eli Roth stuff, and like I watch a lot of like serial killer documentaries and shit. So I'll watch especially if there's like a movie coming out or whatever, I'll kind of learn about the.
I haven't watched that In Search of Darkness yet. I've been meaning to it, but each one
that's
is like
Kevin.
No, the
Kevin
In Search of
Bacon?
Darkness. It's like 3.5 hours or 4 hour documentary of like horror movies, like spanning from. I think they're starting it out in the 80s, like present, and they have all these different people in them. I mean, like a shitload of people.
Ew.
It looked really good, but it just was so long. I was like, I can't watch this right now because I looked at the time I was going to watch it. It's like 3.5 hours. I'm like, nope, because it was late
Dude,
when I was looking. But
I want to watch Crystal Lake Memories that you were talking about, but isn't it like 8 hours? What is it like? It's
It's
very
long. I
long.
remember that.
I forget how long it is.
It's the
Yeah,
only reason I haven't watched it because I seen that how long it was. It's like
it's like an hour on each movie or something. I don't
nice.
know.
Queen's fan said that their real name is in the credits in The Search of Darkness.
Yeah, they had it like if you supported it or whatever. That was like a one of the perks that they had. Or
Nice. And my friend Jerry, the one that they did about the Evil Dead, I haven't seen it yet, and I forgot the title of it. But he's in part of it because he's standing next to a cosplayer that they featured in it, so he's not like technically featured in it, but you can see him in the one that they did about the Evil Dead fandom or something to that. Each part are about 4 hours long, and I believe all parts are about the 80s horror film.
okay, I guess they're all about the 80s. Okay.
He says that they're on Amazon, he believes.
Yeah, the Blu-rays you can get. Since you
So
like
do you guys, if you're horror guy, people, so you have to stick with DVD because a lot of the horror doesn't even come to Blu-ray. Some don't even come to DVD.
I know my husband
So,
gets so mad at me because I was like, I'll buy DVDs. He's like, oh, you only need Blu-ray, either Blu-ray or no.
sometimes they're not all on Blu-ray. Sometimes
You're right, and I was like, I don't see what the difference is. I don't care. DVDs are usually cheaper, and we had DVDs all over the place. But I was like, no,
yeah, because of the picture is better. But like being a horror fan, you have to collect DVDs because they don't make it.
If it's only on DVD, I'll get it. I don't care. I mean, it's only on DVDs, so I mean.
Well, I don't know, Steven, because sometimes they be trying to charge an arm and a leg for these movies. So if it's on DVD, if it's on Blu-ray, but they want like $40 or $30 for the movie, yeah, they can keep it. I'll just take the DVD.
Agreed. 100% agree on that one.
I mean, how do you feel, Steven? Like, do you overpay for physical media like that?
I mean, it depends. I mean, I haven't in a while. I mostly just watch stuff, and if I really like it, I'll support it and buy it. But mostly, yeah.
I mean, like a movie that's old. Like, would you pay $40 because it's out of print for the Blu-ray when you can just buy the DVD for like $5 or $10?
I mean, if it's an out of print one, I mean, it depends. I mean, I might get. I mean, I would like the more expensive one, but
yeah, I did that a while back. I really wanted the movie Jack Frost, and I could not find it. This is a long time ago. I don't remember the year, but it was before it came out in Blu-ray. But I really wanted this movie, and I could not find it anywhere, especially cheaper than like $30, $40. I was like, man, I do not want to spend this much. Finally, I broke down. I was like, fine. Apparently, I'm not going to find it cheaper. So I bought it for like, I think it was like between $30, $40. Most expensive movie I own. And then now, a few years later, it's probably longer than a few years. We'll say 10, whatever. It comes out in Blu-ray, and now you can probably get it for $5. I was like, really? I spent $40 fucking dollars on that DVD.
I actually they did a special horror pack edition of Jack Frost. So I actually got Jack Frost in horror pack.
I have that. I have Jack Frost too. It wasn't in. Well, I don't have a horror pack, but
we didn't get the second one yet. No.
Yeah, I got the second one, but it's on like a disc that has multiple movies on it. And it has Ice Cream Man, Jack Frost 2.
Oh, wow. You have that one. I just bought that right before they released. I did the same thing, but they released the Blu-ray maybe 4 months after I bought mine. And I paid close to $30
Blu-ray of Ice Cream Man. And even though I own the DVD, I do want to get the Blu-ray of Ice Cream Man.
And I never watched it though. Like, so I paid that $30 for it. It's the combo. It's Blu-ray and Jack Frost 2. I mean, Ice Cream Man and Jack Frost.
The one
2.
I have has more movies than just the two, but it has.
Okay. You got a better bang.
It has other ones in it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But
like those multi-pack. There's multi-pack.
Yeah, there's probably good 10 movies on it, and but it had both of those on there.
See, Yeah. Was it a bunch of discs? Because when they cram all those movies on one disc, they look terrible sometimes.
I think it's, if I remember correctly, because I don't have it near me. I don't. I think it has a couple different discs, but
It's like two
there's
or
like
three
so
movies
many
on.
movies on each disc.
It's like 2 or 3 on
Yeah.
each. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
it's
to that
probably
effect.
that pack where it got a bunch of squares of the movies on the cover. It's just
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
8 movies. Yeah, it's one of them.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, man, that made me mad. I never seen Jack Frost. I still have yet to watch it. It's just like I paid close to
First one's
$30
great.
for it, and
If you
it
like
comes out.
stupid comedy, you will like this movie.
I gotta see the dentist. I gotta see Ice Cream Man, and so I was
Oh, you
like,
haven't
and I
seen
gotta
The
see Jack
Dentist yet?
Frost.
Dentist is
No, it
good.
was big when I was young. It was like everybody was watching it, and I just passed on it. So it's like one of them. All these old movies that I missed out on, like Sleepaway Camp. It's like now I just have to see them for some reason. I just have to see them. So I've been looking for them.
Queen fan says he tries to get the Blu-ray or 4K of each horror film, but yeah, I'm used to normal DVDs, and honestly, they're fine to me a lot. And a physical copy is always better than the digital. I stand by that. Um,
For sure.
laugh out loud. The reason why I won't pull the trigger on eBay listings of the Scream Factory Collector's Edition Blu-ray, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Let's see, they are
Right.
ridiculously expensive, so I'm waiting for them to restock.
And
Actually, I
I
think I
haven't
got
seen any of those. I haven't seen any of those. I really want to though. But they're all on Tubi. See, if I stream, I could see all these movies, but I refuse to stream, huh?
So that's kind of your fault then. No, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying though, how you prefer physical. So yeah.
Right.
But,
But yeah, it's like, we brought a lot of my movies up here. I don't even have my whole collection up here. Most of them are still in Illinois. And for some reason, our internet goes out a lot. And the first time it went out, because he was complaining about me putting some of my movies in here. And because some of them are in the boxes in the basement, and I brought some of them up here. He was complaining about them. And then the internet goes out. And guess who didn't complain about my movies anymore? Because we had something to entertain ourselves.
see, that's what's good, because if the internet goes out and you got tons of physical copies,
Uh-oh.
I guess he lost connection. Speaking of losing internet,
He probably either lost connection or accidentally clicked a button and made himself leave.
yeah,
Because that's quite easy to do, to accidentally leave.
yeah.
I don't think I've seen The Dentist either, to be quite honest. I
like
really
The
don't think I have. I've seen Dr. Giggles, but I've heard a lot of people talk about The Dentist, but I own Dr. Giggles.
I like
I'm not
Dr.
sure if it's
Giggles,
here, though. I got so many movies. I need to make a list.
Yeah, it's coming on 10 o'clock. I'm gonna have to be going soon. I gotta work tomorrow. Let's see, I haven't seen this. I'm not sure what's SN. Or DN either. I think he means dent. Oh, Silent Night, and I'm
Silent
assuming.
Night, Deadly Night, either been
Yeah,
wanting to, but haven't been able to look at physical. I tell you what, if you haven't seen it and you want to see it, if you come across Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, it's
Garbage.
basically Silent Night, Deadly 1 with some added content. And not lying, but it's a lot cornier though. So
Yeah.
it depends on how you want to go, because that's where, if you ever seen the meme where the guy's like going, "It's garbage day."
Garbage
That
day.
Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. So that gives you kind of a realm of how corny it is. But if you end up coming across Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, and let's say it's a lot cheaper or whatever, let's say you find it for $1 somewhere, you could get that. You could basically watch the first one along with a little bit extra to it. So if that might help you out there, I don't know, but it all depends if you want to watch the cornier movie too. But
If you want to watch the full version, then just watch.
right, because there is stuff cut from the first one too. So like the old Texas Chainsaw DVD is a terrible copy of the film. Nice. Aw, I haven't been able to come across either. That's unfortunate. But there's a hint in case this happened. but I want to say I own one of them. I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't remember. I have so many movies. Trying to remember what I own and where it's at. So I have like 4 boxes in the basement because I don't have enough racks. And then I have 2 bookcases on this side of the room, like that part of the living room, but I don't have enough racks. So there's like another like full bookcase stacked on top of that. Then I got a couple racks over there, and then we got a built-in bookcase over here that's full of movies and games. So we have probably a good 1,000+ movies here. And I know I have more movies in my storage unit in Illinois. Yeah, I'm used to the cornier side of horror. That's the best side. I love them.
Yeah, I gotta end this soon. 10 o'clock. Well, 10:02. So get up and work tomorrow. I mean, it's been fun though. So
Right,
I
yeah,
guess
definitely.
I'll just send a message to Cal. I'll be like, sorry, but have a good night.
Yeah, it's 3 hours, man.
Yeah. So, so yeah, next week though, Chanel Ryan. So since she was sick last time, so hopefully everything works out. I'm assuming she's coming on. So I haven't heard otherwise, but we'll see. So, but yes, so I talked to her.
I was like, pop in like a couple days before and it's like, hey, just check and see how you're doing, see if you remembered Saturday.
Yep, exactly. So, but yeah, and do like the little StreamYard test and everything. I'm sure she is. I mean, she's busy though. I mean, like she has I don't know if I mentioned or not, but she has a store that she runs to and everything. So
Oh,
yeah, a thrift store or hobby store or something or other. But yeah,
nice.
so and I think she has stuff you can even order online, and I mean I'll figure all that out, and I'll let her advertise all that too, of course. So, but I know she keeps busy with that too, and when I had last talked to her, she said that she was out of town and she was just coming back into town this week. So
Cool.
yep. So, but she'll be fun to talk to. I mean, she's really nice. So, man, I've enjoyed talking to her. So, I'm sure she'll be a fun guest. So, dude, when I get real sick a few years ago from Binge Nightmare Films. Oh, the Nightmare Films. Yep. So,
Nice.
yep. But all right. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, that's what we got planned next week. I don't know, anything else real quick you need to say? Or I'd like
Nothing I could think of off the top of my head. I don't have any videos coming out. Oh, if anybody's interested, I did post a subject. It's on Spotify only. I didn't post it to my YouTube, but I did post a story on Spotify. It is kind of a hard subject to listen to, but if anybody's wants to listen to that, it is on Spotify only. Oh, you're fine, Queen.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. We've just been talking about movies and stuff anyway, and then so I mean,
we didn't have a guest. We've just been bullshitting. We went off topic on 100 times.
Yeah, how many times? I mean, we did talk about some birthday and
yeah, but you're good. But yeah, but that's the only thing I've done recently is I did that. I wanted to make a video, but it was too hard for me to make a video. Understandable, working.
Yep. I mean,
but yeah, this is the longest we've been on for a while, over 3 hours. I gotta go make my dinner. I think everybody else has ate.
Yeah. So.
They always eat without me, obviously, because I don't want to wait till this time to eat.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we'll see you next week, and that's it. So have a good night, and thanks for joining us, Queen Fan. We'll see you next time, and everybody else too, of course.
Right.
All right. Night. Bye.
Bye.